One. Wow, 100 girlfriends.
Yeah. Oh my! I feel like I so many expectations and norms I'm used to with the series are there's gone. I don't like. I was kind of scared now. I feel like a child who just realized that like mommy and daddy can like leave the room. Like, what is
I've learned object permanence. Have we though?
What else is he gonna change now? Is he gonna make like 10 chapters between girlfriends? Like,
oh my god!
What will I do if that happens?
Would he? Could he possibly do a 4-chapter series arc? No way.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Seriously though, it is funny, right? How often do we have to have this situation where we're like, I mean, it's literally every single time. Every single time we're like, I don't know, Nakamura, not feeling it lately, but we still love you,
right?
And then.
Like, I mean, yeah, once again, like, I can't prove it, but Nakamura is listening.
Oh, yeah. No, this is the fuck you, Chaos Squared, I'm listening. Right. Because Ben Tim 10 made in our Discord, did like a post recently where he was like, I can't prove it, but I just know Nakamura watches Chaos Squared, and it was maybe Uto and Rin hugging.
I'm like, maybe for all we know, there's like Japanese equivalents of all of us going on overseas, and he's just happening to like read because they're happening out of the same conversation.
You're telling me we have Japanese doppelgangers that have the exact same conversations as us that also have Uto and Rin as their favorite girls?
Yeah, basically, in all the big picture ways, like they're indistinguishable.
This is bullshit. No, I disagree.
Nakamura is fluent in English. He's part of the. I mean, yeah. To be fair, he is liking fan art from one of our
Mr. Bernardo.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm so
on the regular on his main. Well, presumably his main.
I think it's his only Twitter. Yeah, his work Twitter.
I mean, yeah. I mean, obviously there's always a possibility of personal, private Twitters.
That his porn Twitter, no doubt.
Yeah, maybe that's how he's listening. He could be any one of us.
Listen, man. If there's one thing that AI could be decent for, the caption possibilities. You know what I mean? Like, if he really wants to.
I mean, yeah. Honestly, the captions are pretty decent for Japanese English. So I imagine the English and Japanese would hopefully be pretty good.
He's like, these Americans are fucking crazy, but I love them. They're just as horny as I wish I could be outwardly, but I can't.
I have to hide my power level. Let's sneak through every once in a while.
It's true. I like to think that we are an inspiration. Oh my god. Where do we start, my brother? Are we going in order or are we jumping?
I think we should go in order.
Okay. You're gonna make me wait that long for Uto? That's fucked. But fair. Yeah, all right. I'm building it. My balls are fucking burbling right now.
When we get there, I mean, yeah, as we all know, when you really like do some foreplay and loud and like really tease your way to the climax, it makes it way more satisfying.
Yeah, when you sit on a nut for a while, bro. Case in point, this morning, first time I nutted in like 3 days, which is a long time for me. I mean, it's so crazy. Like when you wait just for like a little bit, it can be the softest core thing in the world. It could just be like a fan art that's not sexual at all of a character you like, and you're like, ah! At least for me.
Yeah, I definitely noticed like my tells when I start getting spontaneously horny out of nowhere. And it's like, what the hell?
Oh, I forgot that could happen.
It's been 2 days since I jacked off. So
I've been taking care of this like a daily chore for so long. I forgot that it could happen spontaneously.
Yeah, it's like during the pandemic when I was eating so regularly, I literally did not feel hunger for like a year or something.
That's such privileged shit. Like, oh my god, I forgot you could feel hungry. Oh my god. Okay, so we start with here. Let me get my notes up as well. Lots of notes. Oh yeah, prepare yourself for. I'm desperate to keep this to not have this be 3 hours, but prepare yourself.
This is time where I'm ready. I have time.
Okay. I think 3 is a little crazy. I mean, we've done similar chapters with this much stuff that weren't 3. Okay, I think we could do it in 2 hours and 45 minutes. That's my target. Is that fair?
Okay, well, that's very
reasonable.
Let's ask
a reasonable counteroffer. Would you say?
Yeah, instead of 3 hours, why don't we do 2 hours and 45 minutes? That's.
Yeah. And then people will see that and be like, wow, that's really reasonable, Chaos Squared. I will watch this whole video in one sitting.
Like, I really appreciate that restraint you guys showed back for that last review. I bet that took a lot of effort.
It did. I mean, really think about this, guys. Like, whenever you see a chapter that involves not just Rin, not just Uto, not just Rin and Uto, but Rin and Uto interacting heavily. Right. I mean, that's the us chapter, okay? Maybe it'd be an insult if it wasn't 3 hours.
And we can't forget. Mm-hmm. There's a volume extra.
Fuck!
I can't believe you really were gonna forget that shit.
I was!
When you reminded me, I was like, I gave you an eye emoji. It was like Bro needs. I trust him. He has the object permanence. Remember that sort of shit. I was like, I guess not.
The only reason you have to understand the Utos shit, fucking like a nuke through a fucking developing city. Not even developing, a developed city.
Yeah, like say a Michigan type city. But like it was like a love devil was like they turned my state into a city or into a sword or whatever.
Uto just fucking Uto'd all over my
I think to be fair,
brain.
Uto and Rin, they both show up in that volume extra, so I mean even that's double whammy.
We got so much. All right, you know what? It probably will be 3 hours. Lots strap in, boys. So we'll get to that. We'll do volume extra at the end of the video. So stick around for that. Extra. If you fishy steal, get on your shit. All right. What do I pay you for?
That's
our timestamp guy.
Starts stretching and
like he's stretching his like fingers and shit. Yeah. All right, excellent. Okay, so we start off with a really, really nice Meru segment here.
Meru and her lovely, super adorable, witchy laugh. Basically.
Indeed. So, how do you hear this laugh? Because I kind of hear it a little evilish, but not intentionally, right?
Like a witch, like basically.
Yeah. That's so good.
The kind of thing that would scare small children, basically, until they realize, actually, no, she's a very kind lady. She has a scary laugh. You'd be like, I like the lady with the scary laugh, and he'd be like, I don't know how to feel about this, but I guess.
I can actually visualize like a
bitch of an earth.
I can visualize a situation where like a kid is like lost in a library and they're like looking for their parents, and it's like you know how like when you're a kid everything's like scary when you're so like like the halls are stretching out, they're getting longer, the lights are flickering. Bigger. Yeah, exactly. And like they turn the corner and it's Meru and she's I don't know like she's like approaching and they're like, oh fuck no, and then she's like, where's your mother, little one? And they're like, oh okay. Woo.
Yeah, he's not that scary like what was it, the Momo statue?
Yes.
It was all the rage on YouTube thumbnails years ago.
She takes on all the burdens of the real world so that you can remain innocent, little Timmy. You don't need to know about Gaza and Palestine and the fact that farmers burn over 10% of their crops every year to keep prices up. That's for Meru to know.
You can learn that later.
Yes, and then when the world is done with you, you can join the cogs or become a cog in the machine like the rest of us. Okay, so I have in my notes, and I want to know if you agree with me on this, okay? Because I have a lot of opinions on Eru as a person. I think she's lovely, but I also think that she's probably out of this whole family the most problematic as a person.
Damn.
I really do think that she is harboring some homophobia. That's not a joke. I think that's it. When I say that, I think that's in her.
I mean, when I read her saying, look at the way the cat jumps off
that's
the
where we're going with this.
Now, I mean, I would describe it more as perhaps like performative. Like she's not necessarily how to phrase it, like giving her authentic reaction all the time. But he's trying very hard to present a certain way.
Yes.
I mean, not necessarily problematic. I mean, it can be, but I don't.
Allow me to. Sorry, I did too much preamble. That's always my main problem. So I wrote Eru would be the type of person to throw a slice of cheese at her cat for TikTok views. Yes or no? Yeah. Do you feel me on that?
Yeah, I could see that.
I've always thought that was fucked up. I don't know why so many people.
It depends on the cat. I feel like some cats don't mind.
No, but they throw it like on their face. You know the ones I'm talking about?
Yeah, but yes, I've seen. I don't know. How hard are they? Are they shuriken? Are they Naruto shurikening those sizes of cheeses? Or are they hitting their eyes with the corner? Like if they're doing stuff like that, yeah, I'm sure the cats. Because like I know cats. Like they don't like things. Most cats would probably like react.
It's not okay.
Like if they're standing there, kind of like kind of uncomfortable. But otherwise, not running around in terror. They're probably kind of like, what the fuck is my owner doing? Like I'll let them do it because they're nice to me, but like.
On top of that, as an addendum to this question, how do you feel about the people that would do that to like toddlers and like babies? I've seen that as well. Like a piece of cheese just on
again. I mean, I don't know. It's just like it's not inherently traumatizing. I mean, yeah, a certain baby might be scared by it, and like hopefully if that's your child and you know what their temperament is, but I mean,
you don't think that's a little weird because you're like they're filming it for views and it's like
filming it for views, yeah. But I don't know. It does depend on like because some people just film things they would normally do even off camera. But they're like why not film it on camera. But then obviously, yeah, there are gonna be people who see that and they'll see it gets a million bajillion views and go like, oh, well, if I recreate that myself, and I can get some of these views myself. Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, those people,
Go ahead.
I would side eye them.
Yeah, you don't understand, son. I had to make these hundreds of videos, this whole catalog of videos where I throw cheese at your face as you grow up. It's what's paying for your college right now.
Yeah, I mean, you know how much money I get. There are videos from when you were 2 years old that are still making bank to this day. And that's, you know, like you said, that paid for your college tuition. You like that car you got on your quinceañera, like you know how I got that on a like laborer's salary, like
that makes it morally a little better, I think.
I try to give people the benefit of the doubt.
Oh my god. Well, all that to say, that feels like something Eru would do. She feels like I think, you know, everyone in the Rentaro family are good people. I really do believe that to an extent.
Yeah,
of course,
you know, they're good people.
They have good
they're
hearts.
the best versions of their personality, basically.
Except for Hikari, who is just becoming more pedophile. But you know, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, he's the best version of a pedophile.
You're so right. You're so right, bro. She could have unironically. Oh, there's the alternate version. This is going on the fanfic idea notes, by the way. The alternate versions of all these girls are ones that like repress their shit and then it like explodes, right? So like Hikari would be like a vindictive, like aggressive pedophile, but now she's like she's got an outlet of people that like put up with it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's unreal.
Yeah.
Oh, you have nothing to say to that, huh?
Yeah, basically.
Okay, fantastic. So Eru again does, I don't know, like I love her, but and part of the reason I do love her is all these little agenda pieces I'm putting onto her, and so I do like imagining her as kind of like someone who maybe wouldn't understand, like what? It's funny, the cheese isn't hurting the cat. Come on, I don't know. I can see that with Eru, and then I could see like Yamame being like, oh, they shouldn't tease the cat with the cucumber. That's really fucked up. And then Eru's like, it's just a cat, Yamame. Come on.
Like, that one is a little bit different since the cats are legitimately getting spooked.
Yeah.
Now, it depends on, like, you know, because there are pranks that you can do on people that will spook them, but don't, like, you know, they don't traumatize. I mean, I'm sure some things I mean, basically, what I'm a very case-by-case kind of person.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, depends on the cat and the relationship with the owner and stuff like that. Like, I mean, if you basically never interact with your cat, but you only do it to, like, film prank videos, and the cat's
that's a good point. Yeah,
naturally it's going to develop a very negative association with you.
I must say. Oh, please finish.
Yeah, you just do it every once in a while, and then I mean, as far as the cat's concerned, it's like one day a thing that looked a lot like a snake showed up, and then my owner they gave me nice pets, and they gave me that kibble that I really like, so it's like basically. Evens out. Kind of
I guess. I must say, it's a great sign for the length of this video that we're on the first panel, like 15 minutes
right.
Okay, one last question about these cat videos then. What about the ones where they like put like little sticky notes on their feet and then they like walk all weird? I don't know, man. It just feels like kind of like, we're putting the magnifying glass up to the anthill to me.
Yeah. That one's like a sustained form of discomfort for the cat.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, maybe you could also describe it as enrichment. Letting the cat experience things that it wouldn't normally experience. And once you pull them off, I mean, you're not waxing the thing.
Right.
It's like, they're probably not going to rip its hair out unless you're like purposely getting it in between their toes or whatnot. So, I mean.
This is a skill of a seasoned writer, everyone. Reyes can, actually, devil's advocate, everything.
Yep. It is admittedly something I do have to like sometimes curb just to make sure I'm not like fucking annoying everyone.
No, it's charming, unironically. Also, I'm like this whole time I'm like talking about this panel, and then up in like the upper right corner is Ira's ass, and it like genuinely I literally like triple taked. It's really nice.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
I mean, it's a good little bit of I don't know. There's something to look at every once in a while.
Oh god, dude! And then like Hasu's fucking like
honestly, maybe
perfect like little thigh gap
cover photo. I mean, it's pretty like honestly, the way Hasu was like just staring. I was staring at the camera. I don't know. It's very I don't know. Normally. How to phrase it? Like there's a certain appeal there you don't normally see on it.
Absolutely. You're right though, because we had talked about this spread at length on the Discord, but we haven't talked about it on a video. You are correct. When this dropped in the Discord, there was massive.
It was like a nuke.
It really was.
It was like a fun nuke.
It was like a fucking horny nuke for me.
Okay.
Yeah. I think Hasu is fucking gorgeous here. Holy shit. I mean, like, this like, alone... You want to talk about the Hasu nuke, okay? Because this dropped as well as the volume extras that make her way better. And of course...
Way better for someone like Red, yes.
Way better for reasonable people.
Damn.
Listen, most people agreed with me.
Punching air.
I had the majority of people that were discussing agreeing with me, and it made me feel real good because it was very different. Because I thought everyone was going to agree with me with hating Eru in the beginning, and like it turned out it was like one guy, and I was like, oh damn, I truly got one guy.
One guy.
I love that phrase. Love that phrase. Have I ever told you about the best one guying I've ever witnessed in my entire life?
I don't think so.
So Nyanner, I'm a big Nyanner's head, and she was playing Metal Gear Solid 3, and I think it was 3 or 2. Now I'm forgetting one of the Metal Gear Solids, and there's like a. Maybe honestly, maybe one. But there's like a legend. He likes to do very long ladders, very long stairways. You know, so like the music's building as you're getting up to the thing. So she goes all the way up, all the way up these stairs that like in game take like 5 real life minutes to get. Maybe more like 2. It's like over a minute just going upstairs, real time. And then so she gets up there and she just happens to glance. Literally, just one guy is like, "Hey, you missed an item at the bottom, really important item at the bottom of the stairs." And so she looks at that, goes back, and then through the whole minute and a half where she's going back down the stairs, everyone in the chat's like, "No!"
Yeah, I didn't realize. Yeah, he has to go back down the same amount of time to get ups. Poor Shadows are watching her just like. Just commit, just sunk cost fallacy to the moon.
That was when I learned
core of the earth
about the term one guying too. That was like that was beautiful. That was like back in like 2022, 2023. I was late to that.
There was a time where I learned about one guy. I don't remember the specific event.
It's a great term. Let's see. Anything else you wanted to note in this spread here? I mean, my God, like these are some fucking.
I mean, I don't know. Seeing Hikari just right above Usa-chan's head, just I don't know, this chibi fight. Oh, there's a Tama over there because that's the other part of.
Oh yeah, that's Tama like doing her fucking like thing where she's batting at the watermelon with her tits like slapped out into the beach. And then we have I noted this right when we got it, but we have some gorgeous Usa pity side boob combo over here.
That's true.
Fantastic stuff. Let's see here. Yaku is in an inner tube, very cute. Sue, of course, they're like Sue's like paddling, like we're gonna teach you to swim, and she's like, why would I ever need to do this?
What does that do with numbers? Is related numbers in any way?
We have technology. I do not need to swim. Oh my God. Yamame is so tall. She's I know that she's not like full. She's in the shallow bit, but I just like to imagine like her in the deep end. She's just still like that deep out because she's so tall.
Yeah. And apparently like Meru is like splashing water from like 15 feet away or something. Like it's like Rentaro was like reacting to it, but like Hasu was between her and like
the arm strength, bro.
right.
I actually assumed we could be misinterpreting here. I assumed that the beach ball landed here, that created a bit of a splash, and that's what we were reacting to. But I think you're actually more correct. You might be more correct.
Yeah,
actually.
Because that's a very common boyfriend girlfriend reaction. Mm-hmm. Like we had that with Uto and the quote unquote fall leaves.
Yes. Oh my God. Hikari's back there with her gravity-defying boobs. I mean, literally, they look like they're going upwards. Fantastic stuff.
They're trying to escape, return to their planet.
Let's see. Is there anything else to talk about? That's pretty much it. Maya's being cute. Being hugged by me. Yeah, all right. Fantastic.
Mimi is pulling the glasses up look so you can get a better look at you.
Did everyone notice that I didn't say anything about Mimi because I do not care?
Damn. What? I mean, damn. She's looking fine here. I don't know.
She's fine.
Like I mean fine.
You're right, she's fine. I agree.
Damn.
Oh, that's just me. That's just me. I mean, why dude, there's Mimi, but then like already before I even looked at Mimi, we got Usa Pity, we got Ira Ass, we got Hasu everything.
Right, yeah, true.
But more specifically, Hasu, that little tiny thigh gap, that little tiny dot that I could just like stick my pinky in.
Not even a camel can get through that.
Woo! Yep.
It's easier to enter heaven, through the gates of heaven, than for a camel to pass through. Wait, no, that actually makes no sense. But
yeah, whatever. You know what? Whatever he said, I agree.
Pretend that I told a really good joke right here.
It's easier to enter heaven than to slide your penis through this hole and not nut.
Yeah.
No, that
the
was bad.
intercrural goes crazy.
Oh my god.
She can sniff out the best way to make you come. Something, I don't know.
I can smell your little cum factories churning, Retro. Really? Nothing?
That's the point in time where I take up that shoulder and say, you're gonna have to work on your dirty talk. But we can keep going. You just need to know that that does nothing for me.
Yeah, best. I'm sorry. The dick
I'm
is
actively fighting to keep this thing hard. I'm thinking of sexy things, which is easy. It's not hard, which is not hard.
Yeah. Especially because you're right here. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But like the word you just said right now, Oscar, they are like it's as if you pinpoint detected the unsexiest thing to say right now. So good on you for that. But like,
yeah, well, that was my intention. I was actually just testing you to make sure you could stay hard in the presence of your beautiful girlfriend. Oh my god.
I mean, you threw a real hardball my way.
You know how they say like I don't know why I've heard this before, but it's stupid advice. But like, if you're like about to like nut early and you're like you don't want to think of your grandma, like that's that's like a classic joke.
Or do your times tables.
Yeah.
Or some other goofball shit.
I just thought of the idea of like Retro like about to like nut, and he's got like 37 more girls to go through. He's like, fuck, I gotta think of grandma, and then he thinks of Yaku. Yeah, and he's like, fuck.
I gotta think of my times table where he thinks like nano. High.
Oh god!
Everything you can think of, like there's no conceptual path that he can take that won't eventually come back to a girlfriend.
Every path my neurons take, I see them.
Right.
Fantastic. Should we move on from the first panel?
I think we can move on to the second one. I'm kind of surprised you didn't feel some kind of way about spooking that cat, because I mean, anytime there's any type of animal video online, there's always someone out and you're like, This is a sign of great distress from the animal.
Like me in the beginning of this review.
Yeah. Like cats only jump like that when they're experiencing great distress.
She seems like a physical injury guy. No, but she has been about the mental health too. Yeah, that's a good point. You know what? She might just be like a normie and not really think about animals that way, and be more about like she's for people. That would be crossing too much into the
chauvinist.
Yeah, that would be crossing too much into the Yamame like territory. Yeah. That's for Yamame.
She can't like. When a new girlfriend joins the family, they have to use this whole contractual thing where they make
here's everyone's like icks. Here's everyone's triggers.
They don't step on anyone's territory.
I see what you mean.
Yamame is a little bit close to your things. We're gonna have to negotiate something there. Like, okay, you two will make sure that you never do anything that's like too much like based on like basic respect for all life kind of thing, and Yamame won't do anything that's too like based on like medical sort of thing. Like, okay, yeah, we can do that. Like,
it's true. This reminds me of how like not in One Piece there was like that brief period of time where Nami, like when Nami was in the crew, but Sanji wasn't there yet, so Nami like did the cooking, but it was like basic cooking, you know.
Yeah.
So briefly, Nami was the chef.
Bro, when he came in, was he like, you guys have been thriving on fucking trash. Nah, time for a real chef to come in.
Yeah.
Did Nami feel some kind of way about that?
Nami would like made sure to get them like fruits to make sure they wouldn't get scurvy, and that was basically it. Like, here's your basic like slop that has like shit that won't make you die. All right, moving on. So. Sorry. So I didn't expect this. I really thought that it had ended here with the hug.
Yes. I was like, wait, what's this? Like, do my own eyes deceive me? Like, is this a daily segment with like longer than 2 pages? Like, it must really be Christmas, huh? Like, I mean,
it is. I mean, it's so reassuring. Like you said, we like right when we need. He really does feel like he does like. Interact with like the fan forums or something, because it's like right when we needed a sign from the heavens that he could like break formula, he does it. He goes and does it. I immediately was like, oh, okay, this is the new formula. It's gonna be 3-page segments for the rest of the chapter, and that happened with Hikari and Meme, and then he fucking blew my mind away with the Kimari segment, which we'll get to. But I was like, holy moly! And then after that, the one with Rin and Guido is a different page length entirely. I'm like, I know, man.
Like I said,
I'm scared too.
Like, how are we gonna? We're not gonna be able to even do statistical analysis anymore. We can't trust that certain universal constants are universal constants. I mean, this is like learning that the speed of light is different in different parts of the universe. Like,
throw the fucking rule book out, motherfuckers. It's useless.
right.
This is like Three Body Problem. You ever watch Three Body?
You're gonna have to all that analysis we did is useless.
It's true.
Window.
What is your channel even gonna be anymore? Join us. Be our third co-host. Oh God.
We just continue absorbing.
I think we've made that joke before. We're gonna be the conglomerate that like keeps like, oh God damn it, Saudi Arabia just bought another game company. Like, fucking Chaos Squared just fucking. I was really enjoying Backtracks, and now he's like a subsidiary of fucking Chaos Squared.
This fucking the content mill is just constantly always treading out new content all the time. Like,
dude, I can't.
I mean, I like it, but yeah. God damn it, I don't. I think monopolies are bad. Okay.
I can't wait to have our 100 Girlfriends content house where we buy like a house in the middle of like rural America where we all like meet up. Oh my God, I'm so excited. All right, moving on. So yeah, this is just really sweet. Let me check my notes one more time. Don't sweat it, none, partner. She really does like being a cowboy.
Right.
Let's see. I put. Oh, okay. I wanted to mention a bit about Meru's laugh and like the fact that she has not just what her laugh sounds like, but the fact that like once she starts laughing, she kind of like has a hard time stopping.
She just can't stop.
I think that's quite sweet. And especially I also think that there's something to be gleaned into that with the whole like it's the people who are most depressed that sometimes like have such a bright light to shine on other people. It's
the opposite of the people. Sometimes the people who smile most.
Yep.
They're crying the most on the inside. The world is full of opposites, basically.
Well, I love that. It reminds me, like I said, like her whole character is kind of being like in, how do I put this? The way that she kind of describes herself is like, I have been, I don't know, ruined by the world. I see what the world is, and I'm super sad and depressed. And to the point where Rentaro thought she was going to fucking kill herself when he first met her. But in reality, and I don't even think she's aware of this, right? I think the way she views herself is like, I'm a realist, maybe even a pessimist. But I'm going to put as much light into the world as I can. And I don't think that, I think like some of the best people in the world, they actually don't recognize just how much light they really are putting out into the world. So Meru strikes me as someone who like is doing her best to make everyone happy, but she doesn't even realize to the extent that she's doing it. You know what I mean? Like
she's basically like, the nihilist who, you got two paths ahead of you when you become a nihilist. You can either become the fucking curmudgeon-y cynic who's like, everything's meaningless, fuck it, let's do it, be a hedonist or whatever, or you can go down the route of like, well, everything's meaningless, so that means we gotta make our own meaning. And that's basically what Meru did.
Yeah, so like I think that's a very sweet. To me, that's just like really good subtle character writing, which is like the so-called depressed one has a very cute and long-lasting laugh and laughs easily. I think that's
like she's seen the horrors of the world and decided that like to smile in the face of that that's
beautiful.
I don't know. Yeah, it's beautiful. Yeah. It's powerful. There's something. I mean, like it's almost like like you can't have hope without having
cope.
Like
I'm just kidding.
You can't have hope without having encounter despair, because otherwise it's just delusion. Like it's like
you're so right. That's why yin yang goes hard, bro.
The ancients were really on some shit right there.
Oh yeah, shout outs if you guys haven't seen it. There's an
shout
episode
outs to Confucianism.
Yeah, have you guys ever heard of this concept?
I guess, wait, the yin yang is like Buddhism or something. Anyway, yeah.
Well, there's like a fucking there's a weird ass Powerpuff Girls episode that was never aired in America. Have I ever told you about that? It's one of my hyperfixations.
Wait, let me hear about it.
Oh, it's the like last episode that was ever produced, but it was never aired in America, and I only saw it because it was on the DVDs. It's an episode where like this like magical gnome comes down, and like basically it's a musical too, and like basically they get their asses.
Last episode.
Oh, it's so weird. I mean, last produced. I don't know if it was meant to be the last ever, aired. But anyway, so like he comes down and like they at this point they've all gotten their asses beat and they're like literally laying in like the fucking like puddles and the rain as like the town's getting destroyed for the trillionth time, and they're basically like they're like, what's the fucking point? Like literally like they're like. And it's dark. It's a dark episode. They're singing about how like is it worth all this pain? Is it worth continuing to try over and over again? No matter what, we rebuild it, it's broken again. So this like magical creature comes down and he's like, hey, yo, I can actually just like magically enforce peace. The deal is that you need to give me your powers, everything that makes you you, your individuality. It's basically an anti-communism episode. It really is.
Those fun episodes, yeah.
It's kind of crazy. Well, because like Utonium sings a song about like, which is very like embroiled in like American patriotism imagery, where they're like, is it worth it to give up all your hopes and dreams for a little peace? Anyway, super interesting. But all that to say, there's a song at the end of it where they're beating the shit out of this little fucking magical creature, and they're like, because again, he creates peace, but everyone's like little like drones basically, and they start singing about like how yin and yang is the master philosophy. Like that's literally the line is yin and yang's the master plan. There's a lot. It's very strange. It's very strange. I could see why they were like, well, I don't know if we want to show this to American children.
This feels like a bit of a departure from the tone of the rest of the series. Like, I'm not sure. Like, were you indulging in some mushrooms, perhaps?
It's strange, but I one day I do want to sit down and watch it with you. It's free. You can find it on YouTube. But anyway, so they're beating the shit out of this gnome, and he's like, and they're like literally like, there's no dark without the light. There's no I don't know, something
light
without
the dark.
Yeah, they're going through like they're singing like all this stuff. And then they end up knocking him off of his giant fucking epic plant tower, and then he fucking falls from the sky to the ground, and then explodes in like a giant nuke explosion and dies. It's fucking crazy. Anyway, if you know, you know. That's what I think of.
A nuke explosion in an episode about anti-communism sounds a little I don't know, on the nose or something. I mean, it sounds like something.
I do need to watch that with you, because I'm sure you'd have a lot of really interesting like analysis of whatever the fuck they were going for. Yeah, if you know, you know. If you don't, look it up. Look up like Powerpuff Girls Yin Yang episode. Fucking wild. Also, the music kind of goes hard. Sorry about that. I had to. That's one of my hyperfixations for like a long time. But yeah, Yin Yang is pretty epic. It's pretty cool. What were we talking about again?
I mean, I was
the most depressed people being the most happy, and vice versa. Yeah. Okay, cool.
I guess the most mid people are the most mid in terms of emotional expression, not in terms of their.
That's the thing about being mid. You got to be. That's why we're pro extremism over here. You know, you can't be be in the middle.
You can't have the light without the dark. You know, you can't have your enlightened leftist without your.
Yes. Oh my god. Okay, I put Meru fans currently in an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Right.
And when I put that, I actually, because I thought for a second, I didn't realize that it was a continuing thing. I thought it was two back-to-back Meru focus.
Yeah, kind of like that Matsuri chapter we had, where he was mentioned and showed up like multiple times. So.
I literally thought that was
what
we were about to get. Yeah. Let's see. I put really, really nice to see Shizuka and Meru meeting up after school in the library to get some writing done together. I put them third spaces be hitting hard. I
think Shizuka's doing her librarian role, so it's a little bit.
You are.
It's kind of like 2.5 space where he's basically working, but he's it's the casual.
I'm choosing to believe that she's like while she's being the librarian, she's also like here and there like opening her notebook and like still working on the book she's trying to write. I'm choosing to believe this.
I mean, that's normal basically. Any job like this lets you.
Oh yeah.
People really like. I think Brandon Sanderson like famously wrote like 90% of his first book while he was in like the night shift for his like security job or something like that.
Oh, I know that from
Allie.
It's
very common for artists.
Allie has like a desk job, and she's whenever she's having like a dead day, she'll message me and she'll be like, "Hey, I just read like 60 chapters of Jujutsu Kaisen." It's like, oh my god. Let's see, and then the last thing I put here, and this is me like digging deep because that's my job. I'm digging deep to try to find depth to everything here. I wonder if there's any truth to Shizuka. Well, see, now that you've actually told me this is her library job, I'm thinking, well, okay, it can still work. So that theoretically, presumably that's something that she like would have signed up for, right? She would have been like, which is interesting to me and strikes me as like an interesting decision to someone from someone who is kind of on the more nervous side. I know if I had a massive like speech impediment, I probably would be compelled to stay inside a lot and not kind of like put myself out there into situations like that. So I wrote, I wonder if there's any truth to Shizuka trying to be here as much as possible rather than home because of her history with abuse.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I imagine that's probably how she decided to take the job.
Yep. I like
mean,
that
it is
idea
also
a
the
lot.
case that Shizuka is generally actually not like he's like Mei showing up really prove this, but Shizuka's not really like your prototypical shy anime girl. Like, she's really just someone who has like basically a speech impediment that causes her to go mute, and then
True.
she has some like trauma around people because of that. But otherwise, she's just a very
Oh yeah, now that
not
we
energetic person, but a very passionate person.
Absolutely, she is. Now that she has a means to communicate lovingly given to her by Rentaro, we see her true self. But
that still was fucking insane. One of his first feats, really.
W Riz.
Yes.
But I think it's important to not forget that, like, before she got that means to communicate, she was very nervous, very shy. Not because that was her true self. She had this, like, bubbling, bursting personality that wanted to come out.
She had to make people read a book. Like,
yes,
that by itself, I'm sure that one made people way less was willing to interact with her, and that would have made her less willing to try. Because, I mean, most people are like, okay, no, I'm sorry, I'm not doing that. You're gonna have to either talk or like write some shit down or whatever.
You know how they say, like, when you try to get someone into One Piece, and there's like they say there's a massive barrier to entry to get into this. There was a massive barrier to entry to be friends with Shizuka.
Yes.
You know what I mean? One, you have to be literate, which is becoming less and less likely. But no, I mean, and case in point, Allie. I like to think Allie's a very lovely woman, and when we watched this show before she knew Shizuka's like whole story, she was like, I think you're gonna have to learn to talk a little before I become friends with you. I've told that story many times before because she didn't know that it was based on trauma. She thought she was being like extra, and I think people that
classic anime girl,
exactly,
like,
and
I'm sure. I mean, the world commonly knows basically had a girl just like Shizuka, but she didn't have like
the trauma to go
associated with it.
Yeah, and so like think about that from like most normal people, even nice people would probably be like that's like a kind of a lot. You know what I mean? That's a lot to deal with. That's a lot. So yeah, I mean, like I like the idea that she probably pushed herself quite a bit to take this that to me in my mind that must have been a pretty big step to be like I would like to be assistant librarian, which is I think that's probably a big step out of necessity to kind of get out of the house as much as possible. And obviously
she's like, sorry mom, I can't come home tonight. I got like the libraries were keeping me busy, you guys. And you're like what the fuck are you doing at that library?
Hey, that's what you wanted, right, mom? Don't you want me to be successful in the workforce? I'm getting some you literally can't be mad at me about this.
Yep.
Oh man, cool. All right, fantastic. Record time for us. Moving on to the next one. All right.
3 pages and like, I don't know, like 40 minutes?
I'll check. Let's see. And the only off topic was that Powerpuff Girls segment. All right. Yeah, 37 minutes. Not bad, actually.
Yeah. I'm good at time.
Look at you.
Estimating.
When Reyes puts his nuggies in the microwave, he's back right as it's about to beep.
I mean, yeah, a lot of times, yeah.
Yeah. That's a skill. Okay, this... I again, literally, this might be one of the only daily lives where every single one, fire, peak, 10 out of 10. Mm-hmm. This actually instantly reminded me of one of my favorite segments in the past that we've discussed quite a bit, which is Hikari helping Yamame to be more womanly.
Yeah.
That's kind of where I assumed this was going to go, but it actually kind of goes more into the stuff that we've discussed in the past with Hikari kind of having like inherent like self-esteem issues. And I was actually really excited to hear your thoughts on this, given that that's something that you've brought up a lot.
Yeah, I didn't catch on to that.
Oh.
But yeah, like her fears of being fake and inauthentic, and yeah, that could really be what's the word? Kind of like Meme having a bigger bust than her could easily be rolling that insecurity. It's like, fuck, even my tits aren't enough. Like,
well, I think for a while she thought of herself in this family as like that was one of the things that like because no matter how much they all love each other and they know that Rentaro loves them all, it's just human nature. You're going to compare yourself to each other. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And I think maybe Hikari always thinks like, well, at least I beat everyone out in sex appeal. But like as we get more and more, she's like, fuck, I can't even like rely on that. That's interesting.
I mean, for my part, my I guess reaction when this was seeing that more or less yes, it has a nice rhyming quality to it, but more or less yes.
Yeah, that fits her womanly, fancy, rich, hoity-toity way of speaking. No, but on top of what I was just saying too, right? Clearly what Hikari sees in Meme is Meme has a very mature beauty, right? She's got the beauty spot, the mole,
the understated kind of beauty. The sophisticated, subtle.
And
type.
that's
The
what
shit
she's
that
going
they
for.
The shit they often show in Vogue magazines and commercials.
And I think as a reminder, to what you've mentioned before, that's what Hikari's going for, and that's what Hikari kind of always feels like she kind of fucks up because she's halfway through trying to be that mature Vogue beauty, and then she'll start murmuring and drooling and pissing herself from being so horny, So I think that is interesting, and it's a cool dynamic because you have someone in Meme who is probably, if I was to rank the top 10 lacking in self-confidence girls in the whole group, she's probably up there in the top 3. And then you have, the one who's known to be the sexy one being I think you're easily sexier than me. And for her to just come out and say that is really, really nice too. I like this a lot because I always love seeing the dynamic between the family when Rentro's not around, because again, the agenda, these are all they're all wives. They're all each other's wives. And that's my first note here, where Meme says, and I really, really like this part, where she's she's so elegant and sweet, an honor student on top of all that. It hardly feels real to think that someone like me could be your friend, and just talking to her like it's nothing. First of all, that's beautiful. That's gorgeous. I think that's lovely. I love seeing that progression for Meme. I love seeing her being able to do this when before just a glance in her direction would make her poof.
Yeah, I was about to say, despite her subtle dig at herself here, Meme really has grown in terms of her confidence and just ability to relax. He said it's amazing that someone like her could talk to a car like it's nothing.
Well,
that's kind of true. That's kind of true in more than one way.
I think
like her.
Sorry, I just wanted to interject because I read that as exactly what she was saying. Personally, I actually read what she was saying as that. I've come a long way. That's kind of how I interpreted what she said.
Because I was kind of interpreting it. I was coming from an insecure place. Partly because of the, even now it hardly feels real. I don't know, because she normally does have, she normally does kind of put others above herself kind of thing.
Yeah, no, there's definitely still, I kind of read it as a nice middle ground where she still looks down on herself, but she's look at me, sitting down, talking to her like it's nothing.
Transitionary fossil phase where she's still got the ancestral elements of self-esteem that she's been actually developing the new traits of just basic self-confidence, nothing crazy. Just the ability to relax around other people.
Absolutely, and I think she's aware that she's improving and coming.
Oh, definitely.
And she's been training with that fucking dummy,
Me. Oh wait, no.
It took me a second. That's awesome. That's top 10 Reyes jokes ever of all time, right there.
Honestly, it wasn't even a joke because I honestly thought you were talking about
Unreal.
I thought you were going to say me, but then when you said that dummy, for a second I didn't realize you were talking about the knitted Rentaro dummy, really the knitted Rentaro Dakimakura. So I was like, are you talking about me? I was legitimately confused for a second there.
She's been fucking snail trailing all over that thing.
Yeah.
When you snail trail, it's like a psychological thing. I've been snail trailing all over this effigy of Rentaro, so when I inevitably need to snail trail over him, I won't run away. Very important. I love saying snail trail. Oh my god. But anyway, my first thing on my notes here is, no, Meme, you are her fiance. Someone needs to sit her down and tell her this and watch her explode. Again, to me, this is so cute because, again, you are the plan, Meme, is for you and all of these girls are going to marry the same guy. You need to stop looking down on yourself like you're fucking not on their level, because you are, and you will be in a sex pile with her in 5 years or less.
You might be above her for a bit there, so you gotta start getting used to that position right now.
Meme, you're gonna be eating out Hikari's asshole in fucking 3.5 years. You need to fucking up your self-esteem now.
We can't be having you doing your escape tricks in the middle of a amorous act. I mean, I remember her saying that she would dislocate her limbs to get out of to get out of a sticky situation. Like that's not the time to do that. Unless she wants to get flexible.
Bro, BDSM with Meme would be
if she
crazy.
can, yeah, I mean, if she can dislocate, limbs just like that. I mean, the positions you can pull off.
Bro, oh my god.
Explode to infinity.
Yeah, can you escape with 1 hole filled, 2 holes filled, all 3 holes? God, bro, the fucking fanfic possibilities are endless. I love it. But yeah, no, I'm very excited. This is yet another one of those segments that just reminds me how excited I am to see them all in married life, frolicking with each other and eating out each other's buttholes.
Specifically and only their buttholes.
Well, the vagina's for renter.
No, I mean, I guess I could, Just a group pact. They all save the vagina for the man.
That's so nice of them. No, obviously, all holes are free game for all of the wives and one husband.
All holes are goals for
absolutely.
For the girls. For the girlies.
Fuck!
Yeah, I mean, really, a great showing for Meme here. Like, just like my last chapter, not stripping a single solitary time.
Yes!
Didn't try to escape at all. Even when she was clearly getting, kind of a little.
That's a good point. That's a really good point you make. Yeah, this is stuff that would embarrass a normal person, and she is the embarrassed one, and she didn't dip at all. But yeah,
what's happened like just a minute afterward? But
we would have seen it. We would have seen it.
Yeah,
that's important. And again, like, this is not just like Hikari coming out and saying, "Oh, I'm kind of jealous of your beauty." She's copying the type of drink she's drinking. So like Hikari is like quite like very much trying to like emulate her vibe. And I think that's really interesting from Hikari's perspective as well, to be so lacking in self-confidence there. So yeah, I hope, much like we saw the Hikari Yamame, where Hikari was kind of treating Yamame, or teaching Yamame, I would love to see a Meme teaching Hikari how to be like mysteriously sexy. And she's like, I don't really try. That's not something I try to do. The only thing I can tell you is just imagine you're fucking terrified of every single interaction.
Yes, like make sure that you are purposely trying to avoid eye contact at all times.
Yep.
Like constantly look at things throughout the corner of your eye, and so that people don't realize they're looking at them, and don't try to strike up conversation with you.
Yeah, I think one piece of advice I could give you is when your boobs jiggle, you kind of like flaunt it purposefully and like want him to look. Whereas when my boobs jiggle, it makes me want to kill myself. So maybe you could like get into that mentality where you hate your body.
And you're constantly trying to hide it at all times.
Hikari's like, wow, this is fucking sad. Maybe I don't want to be like you. Oh my god. But also I think we got to have a Nozawa slob knob session here on page 8, top of page 8. One of the better Hikari faces we've got in a very long time. I love the angle. I love the pursed lips of her post juice box suck. I love the
the determined look in her eyes as well.
Very cute. Yeah.
I mean, honestly, yeah, there's just a lot of good shots from all these girls. Like, I mean, Meme's fucking square wiggle mouth is also pretty good.
Cute. Oh, yeah. There's actually so many good shots from many of them this chapter, and I'm fucking saving up my spiel about a particular Uto shot later.
Oh yeah.
Let's see here.
She was feeling herself.
Yes, that's literally what I have written down. I'm so excited. I'm so happy to see Uto be feeling herself. We'll get to it, but like, oh my god. The only thing else I put on here is at the very end here. Again, because the agenda is they're all marrying each other, they're all going to be each other's wives. I'm really excited for that. I love seeing them just casually be like, Meme, you're bewitching. No, you're so much sexier than me, and not with those fat fucking titties. With sweater puppies.
Fucking sweater those donka bonka bahongers. Those honga
Those dobong hungaroos. Oh my god. But yeah, it's really sweet to I just love that. But I also wrote, this is how we talk to each other on the Discord plug here.
Damn. Yeah, yep.
It really is
basically the Chaos Squared family.
It's nice because one of my reigning ideologies is that men don't talk to each other enough like this, and that's why we kill ourselves more than women do.
Well, yeah, probably, yeah.
So we are very much like, Jay, you're a cutie patootie. Oh yeah? Well, Actually, Puzzlehead, I want to give him a little head pat. Oh yeah, well, maybe I'm gonna give a little forehead smooch to Bowa later. You know, like that's.
Yeah, and it never goes beyond that. You know, it's always that chaste and family friendly.
With willing consent, you could move on to level 2, premium package, where I talk about how I could all the things I could do to you. It's like a phone sex line.
Oh yeah, really.
Epic. Okay. Reyes, are we ready to move on to the
main event of this chapter?
Wow!
I'm like, oh my god, it's happening! The adult style is finally happening.
Bro! Literally, bro. So I wrote, what? Called it? Holy shit! So again, I don't know if anyone remembers where I said this, but you remember where, and I'm sure you were saying it too, but like for multiple months, I know, at least I have been saying I would like all the adults to get together and drink alcohol. One thing I did add as an addendum what I would like is that I would have liked them to discuss kind of like how did we get here?
I would like it to be a whole chapter because there's just so much good shit going on here.
Literally,
I would really prefer 23 pages of this, but
I wrote that
what
too.
What we got was fucking action packed. Like, oh my lord!
I have so much to talk about. The question is where to begin. I'll let you start, but I have a lot to say.
I mean, okay, well, because I wrote a bunch of like very, very like involved thoughts, but then before that I had just reaction after reaction. So I'll go through a few of them. But I mean,
I literally analyzed all of her poems too.
Okay, I didn't go that far, but yeah.
I mean, they're pretty surface level, but I like them a lot.
So we get like this little addendum where for Momo, alcohol just intensifies her inherent passion. And I'm like bro, Momo's been drunk so often, so long that her personality, her natural personality is being drunk.
That is interesting.
Her being sober is like an unusual change from the norm kind of thing.
Her being sober is just normal her, but with a headache.
Yeah, basically.
Oh my god.
And then after that was like holy shit, she's an angry drunk. That's kind of terrifying if it were anyone else, but I mean, knowing her, she'll presumably keep it to herself, keep it turned towards herself. But then the first poem hit the rails, and I was like, beautiful, brilliant as always, Kimari-chan, brilliant.
I mean, she continues to make herself stand out as I mean, I would literally easily top 5 GFs he's ever introduced into this entire series. I'm not even fucking kidding. So I'll start to say what I'm saying. We'll kind of get back into a back and forth here, because otherwise I'll just be sitting here while you yap, I think. But I love it. Yap on, my friend.
I mean, we have the shoe on the other foot kind of thing,
Indeed.
Normally, I let you go on,
Would you like me to shut the fuck up for a bit and let you go on?
Probably not now, because mine are more just disjointed reactions for the time being.
So I think what I'm gonna say is gonna lead us into a good conversation back and forth here. So what really stood out to me here is so I'll just kind of read what I'm saying, what I wrote down here, and then we'll kind of get into it. I put, Kimari drunk reveals her to be such an incredible, talented flower that was snipped right before she could bloom. This is a person who is smart, intelligent, with an amazing grasp of language and the arts. She could have lived a much happier life without her parents stifling her. Subtly tragic on the level of Nemu. So I put, like, what really gets to me about
the
this...
poetry's
wearing off on me?
Yeah.
Thank you. No, I mean, genuinely... This to me is actually elevating her to like top 10, maybe top 5 territory for me, because it's the exact same thing that's making me love Nemu so much, which is the with Nemu there's like a tragedy there with like her like sleep situation and how like it's like an issue she needs to get fixed, and also like when we saw that volume extra where internally she really does view herself as like the let's go retro, and like, but that's not her, and that well, she will never view herself as that. She just thinks that's a dream, but actually she is that, but only when she can't know that she's that. With Kimari, there is a person here that, to me, because that's what being drunk does. It gets rid of your inhibitions. It kind of like returns you to a simpler side of yourself, a truer side of yourself a lot of times. Not always, but that's kind of how I like to view it. And this is reading to me as someone who really had like a passion for art. And it got snipped away.
Her parents were like, no way, that makes no money.
Yep.
Oh, like, only vagrants and layabouts become artists.
Exactly. And like, so like her, you can visualize it. Her in like middle school, elementary school. What did she say? I don't mean to boast, but in my youth. Okay, I didn't know if it like specified how young, but like, so like her you can just visualize it. Like her parents, like, you know, probably expected her to get all A's, all perfect scores. They probably did a lot of verbal abuse, probably some physical abuse. And then she would go to her room and write how that made her feel. I'm sure she has books upon books of poetry she wrote about how her...
He says he has a private notebook, and then when you go to the room, like, you open the door, and it's like Kimari, this is like a fucking... This is a poet's collection right here. It's like, it's going to the top of the closet.
I totally believe it. And like, so to me, this... God, it's just... I mean, it's genuinely, like, gets me emotional to think about. Like, I think that her... I mean, you could even headcanon that her, like... Well, no, I'll say this. I think this was her artistic outlet for the most part, right? I think this may have, if not started, it definitely became an artistic outlet.
Poetry would be to those type of parents. That would be an acceptable outlet. You know, it's very how to phrase it. You know, like it's something very fancy and socially approved or whatever.
True, but definitely not something she could make money off of. You're not going to be
it adds a bit of sophistication to you, but that's only acceptable after you've done the prerequisites, good grades and good character and whatnot.
It's like, okay, you've gotten all your good grades and you've studied and you've done your essay. Okay, I guess you can go outside and play with the ball for an hour. I mean, this just continues to really, I mean, this elevate, like, she already, I thought, was a very three-dimensional character as far as 100 Girlfriends characters went, and this just adds another dimension to her.
Yeah, I was like, Kimari-chan being a freaking poet, and she know it. It only makes me love her more. Like, I think she legitimately rivals Rin for me at this point. Like,
yes, I'm so happy to hear that. Me fucking too. I mean, like, I'm gonna have to. I'm so excited to sit down and like genuinely go through like what my top list is. Again,
it's been changing.
It really has been
evolving.
I never thought Matsuri would get as high as she did, but like, again though, I guess like to try to like.
Never thought Sue would get as high as she did for you. Mm-hmm.
Did I say Sue? Did I say that?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was adding another.
No, she's still towards the bottom.
I know that, but she's gone up.
Yeah.
So the joke was that I never thought that for you, Red, she would go from an F to like a D.
Okay, I see. Okay, I was worried that you were implying
meteoric rise.
Yeah, that's true. Because it wasn't just F; she was like bottom of F. It was the Mariana Trench down here. But yeah, it's again like this is reminding me of the exact same thing that I love so much about Natty's character when she's drunk, where it just like it shows such a level of tragedy, and to her again, like to me, this just the fact that, and it's completely cherry on top is when she's sober, she's embarrassed of it. I think that is huge, because like again it's beautiful poetry, but like the fact that she's embarrassed of that, and like we haven't seen, she's been a part of the series for like 6 months now, and like we have never seen this up until she has to be drunk in order to feel confident enough to do this, and so like just in summary, it feels like the artistic spirit of a young girl that was snipped away at with the stifling of like the rules and being a good member of society, and you can't go and get snacks after school because that's bad, all these things just wear down on a soul, so it just it's beautiful, man. It really is. It really made me feel
writing fire, like, oh my god.
Yeah, well, it really feels like his talent as like a very sophisticated writer comes out with this character. I mean, and that's one of the things that makes Nakamura so impressive to me, is it feels like with every character he almost becomes a different writer. You know what I mean? like he pulls out different elements of himself.
I mean, that's basically just good writing 101 right there.
It's true.
Like, I mean, I don't know how you write characters without doing something like that.
That's a good point. Yeah, I was just trying to glaze.
He's way better at than most writers out there, because I mean there are people who don't even know that that's kind of what you gotta do, and they're like, My condolences to those people. They are struggling. But...
Yes. Okay, I guess I'll say, just to elaborate on that, specifically Kimari, it feels like a different series whenever she's around. Like, this is the second time this has happened. Like I felt like her intro chapter did not even feel like it fit in with the 100 girl. You know what I mean?
Definitely does remind me, and he looks a hell of a lot like Kaguya from Kaguya Love is War. So, I mean, and he did do an interview with the author of that manga. So, I mean, maybe he was like, you know what, I'm gonna give a little nod to my good friend Akasaka and make a little Kaguya XP kind of thing. And imagine what it'd be like if she never met Miyuki.
On top of that, she's also a lot more touchy and open to the gay shit. So we have her
vulnerable. Like,
yes,
that's probably a big part of what made her so damn embarrassed afterwards.
I'm trying to find where she grabs someone's face. Where is it? I'm trying to find it.
Oh, just Natty right after. I'm not sure.
Yes. Yeah, there it is. Yep. Oh my god, bro. So I put, she's allowing herself to be much more touchy-feely and, dare I say, gay.
Yeah, fellas, is it gay to like be emotionally vulnerable with your friends?
Yeah, no, that's a good point. Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna go into boys' night next week, and I'm gonna touch my boy's cheek and read him some beautiful poetry and see how he feels.
Yeah, just on the spot poetry I made up about them.
Yeah, this is definitely like on the spot. I didn't think about this for 3 weeks or anything. But yeah, no. And so on top of all of that, these poems are actually really good. Like, actually really good. So shout outs to Tuesday's team. I don't know how much of this is the Japanese and how much of this is them cooking. This chapter came out very fast, so like it felt like they must
I was thinking about that. Like, how the hell did they? Because I was looking a little bit at Backtrack React stream. I mean, they looked. I mean, it was funny because Nakamura basically gave them the Japanese version of Times New Roman font every time she does a poem, but then when she's talking normally, it's just like normal font. But I mean, they were like, they look like really classic kind of Japanese style poetry sort of thing. I mean, I don't think they were haikus, but
right. Hahari is all of us in this moment, by the way, going, yes. You were a little poetry girl? Me as fuck. I had the exact same reaction. Holy fuck, she's so good.
And then she became a poetry woman.
Oh my god. I need to send you. I can't pronounce. It's just like how I was with Hornstafel back when I used to call him Hornstafel. There's a guy I follow on Patreon who does really good art. What is it called again? Give me a second. He's called. Are you fucking? Come on, Patreon. Rapscallion. Okay, I can pronounce that. That's easy.
Damn. I wouldn't make the joke Rayos, but then turn out the person they have the same first two letters with me, so maybe I should have. But
yes. So he did a thing recently where it was called The Novelist, and it was basically a character who like this was super into writing poetry, but she found that she was actually way better at coming up with it while she was getting railed.
Oh, okay.
So like, cause like the first bit,
it's kind of like being drunk, Like,
yes.
I'm drunk. Oh.
So the first bit is like, she's getting fucking railed, and she's like spitting poetry about how it's feeling, and it's like super poetic and beautiful. And then then the next shot is her like the cum's leaking out of her, and she's sitting on the bar stool, and she's like, "Did anyone write any of that down? Because I have lost all of it."
Damn.
And then finally she gets she hires like a team of people to like write down what she's saying while she's getting railed, but then they just join in and rail her too, and she's like, "God damn it!"
Yeah, your poetry was too hot. Like it made us, we had to join in. Like,
exactly. So anyway, all that to say, that with Kimari, please. Yum yum yum. Yeah. But very cute. And let's see. So I wanted to talk about the actual poems themselves here. Did you have anything to add in before I hop in on that?
I mean, a long thing, so probably I'll let you.
Oh, you can
do the poem.
Do you want me to go first? Okay.
I mean, if you're fine with me going first, I can go.
You go first.
All right. Okay. So yeah. So last night we were, Red asked, since it came out at the wee hours of the morning last night for rare, thing to happen. But he asked if we wanted to do the review.
Rare late night sesh.
Yeah, and I was like, no, wait, I need my time to like sleep on the chapter and think about it. And when I did, initially, I was kind of struggling to come up with some more intelligent commentary here, but mostly just about how it's not surprising that someone like Kimari would have these kinds of romantic proclivities, but not being able to really like get into the nitty gritty of that. But yeah, eventually I figured out how to word it, and it goes a little something like this. Like the focus on romantic poetry she demonstrates here is most likely coming from a deep attachment to ideals, to principles or standards or ethics, and like and what else is Kimari all about? He's about ethics and rules. Like it's not surprising. It's not surprising at all that would be the case, because like any enforced rules or standards are necessarily stemming from like these, from like a set of global ideals or convictions, and likewise, ideals and convictions are like they eventually find their expression in the form of local rules and standards. They're two sides of the same coin. You can't have one without the other. And like in people, you often see that dynamic kind of play out in two ways based on that. Either the first for people like Kimari or Kishiga, who prioritize the execution of these ideals rather than like constructing them, kind of thing. Like for those type of people, they're typically the hard asses of the world. Like the sticklers and the enforcers, who nonetheless, they got this kind of heart of gold, this gooey molten core of feeling and passion that drives their enforcement of the rules. They typically want to do it for the sake of people or the world. They're not just, despite appearances, they're not just doing it to be an asshole kind of thing. And the second, or I guess the other end of this coin, are people kind of like Uto or Shizuka, who are less interested in enforcing their ideals on the world in favor of kind of, I don't know, like appreciating them internally or living them out personally. Like though they do often reveal in stressful or like high stakes situations that they this sort of exaggerated or caricatured enforcement of their values. But even in those cases, usually more directed at themselves. But yeah, thanks for listening to my TED Talk. Yeah, and I'm once again stating that Chiyu needs to work on her anger a lot. Issues. That was like an interesting.
Yeah, she's
that started this whole poem thing for them. But
it starts to make me feel with Chiyu like there has to be something that's being built up to this. It's like weird. But I wanted to comment more on what you said there. Because so like, if I was to try to dumb it down for layman's like myself, basically like there are some people who kind of are the center of their own world, and then some people who try to make the whole world about them, what they try to change the world into what they want it to be.
Yeah,
is that a good way to word that? Kind of.
Yeah.
Because like I agree, Uto very much is the
legislate. They're kind of like legislating their values onto the world, kind of thing.
Because I totally agree about
someone like Uto and Shizuka are more interested in formulating them in like the halls of their mental congress.
She's her own little planet.
Yeah.
I like that a lot. Yeah. Wow. I agree. And by the way, I swoon when you talk like that, Reyes. Always. I really do.
That's my equivalent of poetry.
Yeah. Reyes, TED talk to me about character dynamics. So I really do like these poems. They're actually very good. And again,
he came up with these on the spot.
Yes, well drunk. Oh my god, bro, Kimari, I've liked her as a character. I mean this very, very much. Okay, I liked her as a GF from the beginning. I actually, until now, didn't find her that attractive. I fully, because like her thing wasn't really my thing, right? This rule stickler thing. This like, oh no.
Yeah, I mean, because I mentioned I specifically have a thing for women like that.
So yes,
that was all she wrote, or all he wrote when Nakamura put her down on the screen. I was like, okay, I guess it's like, and she's 28. Like, I mean, bro.
Oh yeah, yippee!
I'm done for. Like,
yeah. So I loved her as a character, but she wasn't really like I wasn't. There is a rare crossover occasionally where I can love one of these characters but not want to fuck them. I know, shocking.
It's a very platonic love, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. But now, oh my god.
Oh yeah. This
it's
is
over.
Where you looking back on it like
this was always there. This was always within you.
Oh well, I guess that. I was describing like when I met her, I didn't really, I thought she was a cool person. I didn't think anything of her. But then it was when she started doing fucking improvised poetry that I realized, oh my god, I love this woman.
That's actually, because I wish, this is one of those things where I wish I had a better vocab because I want to express even more love, but I'm like, I got stupid dumb words. I gotta start doing what you're doing and like really think on it. But like this is the type of thing where like you look at someone and they say these things, and you're just, it almost feels like their head is like a TARDIS, where it's like, how does so much beauty come out of that little head? You know what I mean? I just would have never expected it from someone like Kimari.
This was something that I did think about, but imagine her saying, probably not this openly, but these sort of, because she's like a student counselor. But
yeah.
It's imagine her giving more
emotional
toned down versions of these sort of things for her students.
That's beautiful.
When they come for help. Honestly,
and think about that.
Makes her seem like a really great. They're just a really great student counselor.
And that's such an example of what the alcohol does, which again, this is not an excuse to oh, I should always be a little tipsy. No, but the alcohol.
Well, I can't do my job unless I'm
gets rid of the inhibitions a bit, right? And so for Kimari, she, even if she ever had an inclination, oh, this person's really sad, I guarantee you she's had moments when counseling kids where she's in the back. Do you ever? And I know you'll feel this, right? You're doing something, you're having a conversation, but then while you're doing that, your brain's doing background computations, right? So I'm thinking of this thing while I'm talking to this person. So I guarantee you, she's been counseling a kid, and then in the background, she's fuck, I just came up with a really good poem for this kid situation. But that goes in the vault. You know what I mean?
I was imagining something more she, I don't know, say say a kid's asking for a reference, I don't know, for maybe a scholarship or something, and they go to Kimari, and she gives this incredibly in depth, because I had teachers like that in high school and whatnot, who would give these really just I guess that touching kind of references, kind of explaining, sort of showcasing my good qualities. And I think Kimari would be amazing at that.
Yes,
she probably make those kids feel God, wow, I maybe I am, she might make a Seda-chan feel real good about herself.
Oh,
that's a future part of the chapter bit.
It's it just reminds you of what.
But it's basically rather than saying it out loud, which is probably too embarrassing for her, she writes it so they can read it at.
That'd be a good first step for her. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be really sweet. I love that idea where it's because remind me, she's the guidance counselor. Does she also teaches, right?
Maybe.
Wasn't that a thing from her intro chapters? She was also she's a
senior.
I
was because I was stumbling on words, because I realized while I was saying, wait a minute, she doesn't teach this.
I think she actually does. If I remember correctly, I need to go back and look. But
she's a morale. No.
No, she teaches a senior class, because Kishika had her as a teacher, I thought.
Maybe.
I'm going right now. I'm going right now and looking.
Let's see. Normally, I would expect it to happen. I would at least be able to remember. Okay.
Morikita is
a rare Ryo's memory error.
Hey, you know what? That just makes me look better, and I need that sometimes.
Yeah.
This is Kishika speaking. Morikita is my civics teacher. She's actually a rather strict educator.
Teaching civics with that level of poetry, I guess.
Civics is government stuff, right?
Yeah.
So again, I love this. This is my fucking narrative. This is the agenda for Morikita right now. She has such a beautiful artistic mind. Her poetry is gorgeous, and it comes from this real love of people, this love of what makes each person unique. And yet she's teaching civics. The most, you know what I mean?
I would even say, and yeah, to a certain extent, I'd be that's exactly the kind of person I would want in a civics class. That's the kind of person who will engender in their students in their classes a love for the
I guess I see what you're saying. That's a good point, because when I was thinking, when I thought of civics, I was thinking very much and this is how the branch of legislators work.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You want someone who can express the kind of the ideals of it. This type of person be talking about checks and balances, and how America is a land of diversity and a boiling pot, cultural.
I see what you mean. I hadn't considered that.
Yeah, despite all its many missteps,
So you're talking about her interjecting this artistry into teaching something that typically isn't thought of as something with artistry like that, which is
that's very common for this sort of person. This is
Except we know that she doesn't do this when she's sober. So I have a feeling, unfortunately.
Well, I'm not talking. Because I mentioned it would probably be a toned down version of it, like not as vulnerable or as effusive, but he'd be more like the kind of thing. It'd be like the way I was describing like an American civics teacher sort of going over essentially the romance of American thing that is not how it really is in reality, but it's an ideal.
These are the ideals,
and you have to strive for kind of thing.
That's beautiful. No, and that would be a really good teacher because the whole idea is like, make them care about it. Don't make it just feel like a test they have to memorize and then shunt it out of their brains. Make them care. Make them. Oh, I love that. And like I could see again, like if we're writing like a chapter where we're seeing her as a civics teacher, I could see a really cool thing where like every once in a while this little side of her ekes out. And then she quickly bottles it back up. I'm guessing that like for the most...
She sheds a tear while describing the Japanese diet. And like, the beauty of how it works together was getting to me for a second there.
I was just thinking about how life-changing it is to have a good diet. No, that's super sweet. And now the question, her future character now, the question is how much of this is her? How much of this is not her? Because this is the interesting nature nurture question now, right? She's been raised to be this rule follower stickler. Is she happy like that?
If we see Nakamura, if you're listening, if we get to her volume extra, and
please don't be born like that. Yeah, no. God, no. I believe. I'm
gonna book a flight ticket to Japan, or I just want to talk to you. I just want to talk.
Yeah, no. This needs to be. You need to allow yourself to do a dark volume extra, and it doesn't need to be super dark.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to be dark. Like you could just do something
well,
as simple as like they were kind of a cold family who had very high, but maybe even fair expectations. But I mean, they weren't very, like they didn't treat a kid like a child.
They didn't allow the butterfly to fly.
Yeah.
When I said
the poet
exactly when I said dark, I meant like I want to see Kimari as a kid being totally different from how she is now. I want to see Kimari as a kid being like laughing, allowing like getting dirty, playing in puddles, and then like it ending with her parents like, no, you cannot do that. Something along those lines.
Kimari, you got all this mud over your nice white dress. Like, what the hell?
And then you don't even got to go further than that, right? Like if you have media literacy, you can be like, I see. You know what I mean? Like just seeing her. Okay, she was different when she was younger. She was not born like this. This is not going to be like Nana or Sue or
or Hasuha.
Yeah, or all of them. I think honestly, I guess you could almost argue Rin because Rin was actually she wasn't born with it.
That was one of the.
She had a trigger. Yeah.
Because it started out when we first meet her that something that happened to her when she was like young but not a baby. And then later on, we find out that no, actually, she had it all the time, and her father was like struggling to like suppress her. And I was like, God damn it! You literally made her character a little less interesting to me by doing that.
That's so lame.
I love her too much for that to get in the way. So,
it just sometimes everyone's allowed at least one. You can erase one chapter from your mind. Yes. I'll allow it. Just a little bit of cognitive dissonance as a treat.
Yeah. I mean, a volume extra is a good candidate for that since it's basically just extra. So,
yeah, exactly. You don't need it. You do not need it. Okay. Well, anyway. So real quick with these poems. Let's see here. So, I gotta find it. Okay. So her poem, the first poem she drops for GI. This might be one of my favorites actually. I remember reading that. I was like, this is beautiful actually.
We're talking about the anger lemon one.
Yep.
It was just so funny how she starts. You can see her little ellipses that shows she's like, if I say it, and she goes for it.
Yeah, and that's a lot, right? To just like no preface. I mean, like, because I'll tell you, right? If I was gonna do this, the OCD in me I would be prefacing the shit. I'd be like, all right, guys, like, this might be a little
15
cringe.
minutes later, like, all right, what's the fucking poem?
I'll be like, don't make fun of me, okay? I'm just like, that's something I've been thinking about. No, but I wrote this first poem reminds me a lot of the Inside Out message. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
So the whole idea in Inside Out is, it can be tempting to want to kind of like get rid of an emotion entirely, right? Like fuck sadness. Why would I ever want to be sad? But like the beautiful message at the end of Inside Out, and it's portrayed in such a beautiful visual, is that like happiness when mixed with sadness creates like a whole new emotion, and it's very important and very impactful, and those core memories that like shape who you are as a person generally come from complex mixed emotions like that. And you know, you had mentioned too, right? Like, I mean, like, can you really appreciate happiness if you don't have sadness to kind of counterbalance that taste, you know? So I really like that. And again, like, you know, and she talks a little bit more to GI towards the end, and I really enjoy what she says, where it's like, GI got two. What a bitch.
She has so much anger issues that she needs 2 poems to quell her problems.
Yeah, how much of an angry drunk is GI? Is she gonna start like beating them? GI is the abusive.
She's not beating herself. She pulled a Rentaro special.
Unconsensually healing people.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Iku's like, no.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah, and then this second poem for GI is basically, it's a little on the simpler side, but she's just like, hey, you know, as angry as you are, that comes from your care. So the more angry you are, it's because you care more than the average person. Also, definitely not an excuse to touch your cleavage here from Kimari.
I mean,
squish.
Right.
That's
all we're missing. That's all we're missing. Just a little squish.
I do that with Allie all the time. It's just like right in the cleavage. Oh my god.
That's why she buttered her up so that she would be too distracted by her love to notice a little touch there.
I'm definitely just pointing to your heart. It just so happens that your fat titties are in the way. I'm sorry.
Your bodacious, you know, honka-donka-blongas they're in the way of your beautiful heart.
Also, we'd be remiss to not mention how fucking cute Tama is being. What a fucking outsider here. I really like, because Tama does not, out of all of these ones, Tama is like very much not adult looking or like acting. I think that's super cute, and of course she's like freshly 21. So she's probably pretty new to drinking. Is it 18 in Japan? Is it 20 in Japan? Something like that.
Yeah, I think 20. Yeah.
Yeah. Either way, so like it's very cute. Where a bunch of like, you know, more towards like upper 20s women, and then you have this like basically a kid. You know, like
this
yeah.
And her Kimari, like that was, oh my god, that was like, be still my beating heart.
I ascended.
And then Kimari tries once again. He tries and fails to wink, and he grunts her. And I was like,
shout outs to Duval from One Piece for those who know. So let's see here. I want to go through the rest of the poems here. So then she does a poem for Natty. And of course, Natty is, you know, Natty has been generally my favorite drunk, but it might be Kimari now. I think she might have, it's kind of fucked up. But like Natty again.
Kimari-con's just stealing the show, just all around. Like,
genuinely.
In a way that I really have not seen other GFs do. Like, it's like a unique level of just stealing the game kind of thing. He's like the LeBron James of the girlfriend. Like,
dunk. All the way, full court shot. Boom. So Natty, first of all, this entire, again, like, it never ceases to be really fucking sad. Natty is literally, this whole time, she's crying, dude. Like, she, just through existing, she's just like, oh. Like,
I'm sorry for being disappointing.
It really does feel like just the second she allows herself to be inebriated in any way, she's like, I'm a fuck up. And it's like so sad. And she doesn't even have any of her America get up. She didn't even bring that shit because she was like, yeah, this is gonna be a sulk day for Natty. Oh, I love it. Like, that's a great question, by the way. Did she show up to this party in her America get up and then take it off?
Right.
Like when she got drunk.
Day clothes.
I love the idea that like one shot in and she's like, I don't deserve this.
Damn.
Oh my God.
You know how much effort, how much conscious effort it takes me to be that. I can't maintain it right now.
It's kind of beautiful and sad in a weird way. The similarities to Uto are crazy, where it's just like, this is the image I must put out into the world. This is what I want to. This is what I want to be. But internally, always, I'm fucking mad at myself. I love it. So Natty's, and I like also very sweet that Tama's the one who asks for it, right? Like Natty's not in her right mind enough to ask for it. She's too busy being very fucking sad. So like,
she'd be like, I don't deserve it.
Yeah, so Tama, and again, this is more of the wife agenda, okay? They're all looking out for each other, and they're like, can you make a poem to help Natty feel better, please? And it's like,
he's like, leave it to me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
she's proud.
Definitely not enjoying this opportunity to flex her poetry a little bit here. So cute. So, by the way, this is going to be me and the boys. Every New Year's Eve, we get together and get super drunk. That's where most of my my near brush kisses with my best friends have come from. Oh yeah, got a good forehead one last time, and then Andrew sat on Andy's lap for like half the night. That was cute. They were cuddling, and I was like, "Can I cuddle?" And they were like, "You're too big," and I'm like, "Fuck!"
You'll kill the guy on the bottom.
This is bullshit. I hate being big. But yeah, so this is real. This is some real shit, y'all. Get drunk with your boys and give them a little forehead smooch. See how they feel.
Give them a little poetry.
Yeah.
Do the heart hands.
Nico, hit him with a fat Nico knee. You know. So Natty's poem is basically like the tears you shed are more beautiful because of the self that we see when you're sober. Basically, I'm gonna read how
smile you shine.
Yeah, I'm gonna read how I worded this actually. But Natty's tell her that her tears are beautiful within the context of her truly happy free self that she shows while she's sober. So I like that because it's basically like you're sad here, but like how do I put this? Like it's these tears are worth it because you pushing yourself every day to be what you truly want to be, and so that's not an easy thing to do, but you're fighting through it, and it's beautiful. That's kind of what I took from that. So I like that a lot. Let's see. And then with GI, I put, as someone who's clearly self-conscious about her rage, her poem tells her that the size of her rage is only matched by the size of her heart, and the more rage she feels, the more she cares. Let's see. I know she had a poem for Hikari. Let me find it.
Oh, yeah, she had one from Momoha first, though.
Oh, yep. Oh, yeah, the fortune one. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so
he was like, poor fortune.
That's baller. W shit. Yeah, Momoha's poem. I wrote Momoha's poem is good too. Like, girl, you have so many wives. You used all your good luck on that shit. Don't be selfish now.
Yeah, that's why she can't win anything.
Fortune is literally jealous of you. I love that. I mean, Momoha did to Fortune what Thanos was trying to do to Death.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's literally what went through my head.
But she succeeded. So he's more like Deadpool at that point.
Yes. There's like an interesting parallel to Rentaro, actually. Because Rentaro had like a bunch of bad luck in the beginning of the series, right? Because all of his good luck is centered here. Similar situation.
Are we going to find out that's why these girlfriends had such seemingly, all of them have such bad, like, childhoods? Because
it's kind of sweet, actually.
They were going to end up not only with the perfect boyfriend, but with the perfect 99 other girlfriends.
And at first that sounds kind of fucked up, but it literally will be worth it because, like, the way that I'm interpreting this series is they're going to have like a euphoric hive mind joy experience. Like the way I'm imagining this is genuinely like, if you've ever seen like those in fact, that same artist I just mentioned, Rapscallion, he made like a horny visual novel that was it was like a horny H.P. Lovecraft visual novel. So like,
instead of cosmic horror, it's cosmic
horror. Cosmic horror. That's good. No, but that.
No, okay, I said horny, but.
No, I know. I was making a joke.
You're patting your back. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. Yep, I was. Yours was, but you know what? Couldn't have done it without you, buddy.
I was a layup, and then you dunked it.
Very important for those dunks that we were mentioning earlier. So anyway, that he has one of those where it ends with them all being like all the characters end up like fucking like melding into like a flesh pile, like the entire, it's like a H.P. Lovecraft inspired like school setting, right? So they're all like in like a massive flesh pile, and it's like classic like we're all constantly orgasming, and we've achieved like true joy that of the flesh that no one could anyway. That's that but less insane is essentially, I imagine that they're all going to just like ascend to pure like joy souls.
And then they'll pass on like they did during that hot tub scene or whatever, or the onsen scene. They're gonna have to have someone put their souls back into their bodies.
Yeah. No, I don't think you guys are ready for the level of like these, like, I really do think that like scientists could study the dopamine output that an average Rentaro family member will be putting out.
They're putting out enough dopamine to cure depression in like an entire country.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be like interviews where it's like the you know how like the censuses and shit, they do like happiness statistics ratings, which is how we know that like Denmark is the happiest country. Japan's gonna tick up just from Rentaro family. They're gonna like up the average.
It's gonna be like the baby statistics, the past baby statistics, bringing down the life expectancy curve. Like, well, wow, Japan's like the happiest country in the world. Apparently, like, no, it's just this one really big polycule commune.
It's just this one little prefecture. They own their own prefecture at this point.
Yeah, they're just fucking up the whole mean or whatever. Like,
yeah, the government tried to stop them and they couldn't.
Pretty. Yeah, like actually, the prime minister became one of his girlfriends, which actually now that can't happen now because they're the female prime minister. And
oh, I can't wait,
honestly,
bro.
she probably would.
He's gonna deconservative her
a lot, yeah, right?
God, so exciting. Oh wow! Literally, Rentaro. If this doesn't happen, I'm gonna be really, really upset. I want there to be like a super serious arc in the future where like Japan is about to like go to war with like China or something. Like they're about to like a massive
family.
Yep, they stopped the war. I see.
The war with the entire family. Like you're becoming too powerful, man. You've got one of the premier pharmacologists in your purview. You got one of the richest women in Japan. You got like fucking some other big names. And
absolutely. Oh yeah.
Like you have the daughter of one of like a famous judge and policeman or whatever Kimari is. Like we can't just allow you to continue amassing power. Like someone has to do something about you.
Yeah. And then the prime minister of Japan sees Rentaro and like squirts in her pants instantly, and she's like, "Fuck." No, that's pretty good too. I was gonna say like a situation where like it gets like super, because like there's nothing I love more than like super serious shit immediately cut off with ridiculous shit. So like a whole build up where kind of like the hair apocalypse, how it started, where it's like the fucking sun is shooting, I don't know, it's getting hotter or some shit, and it's gonna, the world's gonna end.
I think.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was. Oh yeah, you're right, it was colder. Yeah. And he's like, "Fuck, my girlfriends are gonna fucking die." And I wasn't gonna say. No, basically what I'm imagining is like Japan, like their politics is getting pretty intense. There's like a fucking like it's heating up between them and like either North Korea or China or something. There's like about to be like nuke missile tests are going back and forth. That's getting real. And then like there's like a situation like that famous one. I know there's a name for this where like we almost got into like a nuclear holocaust where like that Russian submarine like almost, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So that's like about to
missile
happen.
Crises.
Yes.
Crises, I guess. Yeah.
That's about to happen. Like the button's about to be pushed. Japan's about to fucking launch the nuke or whatever. Does Japan have nukes actually? No, they don't, do they?
I don't. Yeah, I mean, I know they don't have their own military. Yeah. Rather, they have a self-defense force, but they don't have a normal.
Japan's about to call up America and be like, "Hey,
right.
Yo, can you nuke someone for us?" I don't know. Something's about to happen where it's like this is gonna cause like hundreds of thousands of deaths, and then Rentaro, I don't know, somehow stumbles in, like they're on like a fucking field trip or something, like to the
field trip to the Japanese diet.
Oh my god. Anyway, Rentaro stopping a war would be pretty intense. And of course, this is like some last 10 girlfriends territory, but I'd like to see that.
I mean, he restarted the sun. So I mean, I feel that was first 10 girlfriends territory. So I kind of
it's only up for me.
Tremble in my pants to see what last 10 girlfriends territory would be.
Don't lie. I know why you're trembling in your pants, and it's poetry, Kimari.
Yeah, probably. Like he has to go on like national television, like convince, I guess China or North Korea to not go to war, and she does it with her god tier poetry.
She would give a speech about like have we forgot what life was truly about? Loving one another. And like they think that she's like being vague about like the general love that humanity has for each other, but really she's thinking about like Rentaro.
Yeah, she's very specifically talking about loving like your partner or your kid or whatever. And, like,
yeah. Anyone who doesn't have a partner, kill yourself. Kidding. All right. There's hope for you. All right. Let's see. Is there any poetry I haven't dropped yet? Here?
Tama, right?
Oh, Tama's. Yep.
Yeah.
This one's crazy.
We're like, move over, Rentaro family. It's time for the Ida Rentaro company over here.
That's really cute. Yeah. So like, essentially, obviously, what's being said here is like, listen, clearly you're not great and super cut out for like the career life, but you're doing a hell of a job bringing happiness to this family, that's what's really nice. But also, I did write, did Kimari just tell Tama to be a housewife? But obviously that's not really the case. But because she wouldn't be able to do that either. Hello.
That's work.
Oh, exactly. Yeah. But yeah. I mean, essentially, it really is just like, you know what? You bring happiness through your shit. You're kind of like one of those. You ever play Tama? Have you ever played My Sims? In My Sims, they have these like aura totems where you can put a totem out and it just kind of like emanates whatever emotion you want it to emanate, and it'll make your sim more that emotion. So you kind of I don't know why, I've watched enough playthroughs of it where that's in my brain. You are the happiness aura totem, okay? Just by like lying around, you kind of just
what cats do nowadays. They retired from, most of them are retired from the job of being pest control. Now they're basically just
happiness aura totems.
Companions. Yeah, basically living aura totems.
I love that. And then have I missed any of them? I feel like I missed Hikari's.
She's like, let me suck on them titties, man. It's like,
crazy.
Like calm down, Hikari, but also relatable.
Absolutely love how she just came in like, you're all so cute. I want to get your mouths on my boobies so bad. Yeah. Is nuts.
Yeah, work that tongue, girl. Show me what that tongue does.
Jesus Christ. And then she's like, no, I'm actually like prompting for a poem, please. That's so fucking funny. Let's see. Did I write anything about this one? I might have gotten.
Damn, just left her in the.
I might have actually. Yeah. Oh, here, let me live remember this poem here. Oh yeah. Okay, hers is essentially like, think to yourself, why do you find yourself surrounded by so many fucking hot people? It's because you're hot yourself, essentially.
Yeah, it's kind of like if you're not the asshole in your friends group, then look in the mirror. Kind of like the reverse of that.
Yeah. It's definitely not Rentaro. It's you. You're the reason why all these hot people are gathering around.
I mean, she's certainly allowing them to be financially secure.
Yeah, thank you for that, Hikari. Using your you know what? No, I was about to slander Hikari a little there, and that wasn't right. I was about to say using your pedophile money, but she didn't make that money being a pedophile.
Yeah, she's just using it to be.
Yep. Fantastic. Okay. And then you know what? I'll be honest with you too. Like, this is the red brain, okay? Part of me, I was very tempted to be like, did they all fuck? But like, no, I'm gonna hold myself back. They clearly didn't. That was just poetry all night.
They just turned into their own personal
chat GPT.
Yeah, basically.
But
Kimari
better.
GPT, just making
because it used so much less water. She probably did all that with like one glass of water.
Or several glasses of alcohol.
Oh yeah, or several glasses of girl cum.
Yes, perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they were. I'm fueling her throughout the night. Yes.
My body is a machine that turns girl cum into boy cum.
Or in this case, it's probably turning the girl cum into more girl cum because she's using it to make more poems.
I was talking about me, but yes, but for Kimari, absolutely.
Yeah, in her case, in her personal situation here, yes, that's what was happening.
Oh, I wish I could.
But she didn't know that to a whole other world, she's also causing lots of boy cum, girl cum, they them cum.
I love cum. I gotta find it. One of my favorite. There's a really good hentai where it's like. This is kind of dark. It's a dark one, but it's one where do you know I don't know if this is like a trope, not a trope, but it must just be a thing that happens occasionally, right? Where like it starts off and it's like people in like the back of a van and they're like trying to kill themselves like with like the I don't know if it's the exhaust of the van or like they have like a thing burning that will like kind of like slowly drift them into sleep. Does that sound familiar?
I mean, I haven't heard that specific setup. I've heard the car in the garage where you I guess put like a potato or something. You block up the exhaust pipe and just let nature do its thing, kind of thing. But,
yeah. Well, either way, it started.
Presumably, this turns into something horny, right?
Yes,
Like, it's not
yeah.
it's not just a suicide.
Well, so it's like a
mass
big,
suicide.
huge muscle guy trying to kill himself because he's like in like uber debt and shit, and like he's got all of his family's like left him, and he's got all these loan sharks after him, and then these two women. The reason they want to kill themselves is because they're like ashamed of how horny they are. It's so stupid. I mean, by the way, I'm hoping I can find this author so I can tell you guys, but like consistent trait for this author is like writing the women like super like what's the word over here, like stereotyped, like it's very like. A big trend for this author is that they constantly will have like the woman like start out being like an annoying, like horrible, annoying feminist, and then she'll get like fucked out of it and be like, I remember my place as a woman now. And it's like, oh yeah, it's ridiculous, but God, the art's so good. And so in this one, there's a line that I'm trying to remember, and keep in mind, reading it does not condone it. Okay, some people don't remember that.
Yeah.
Just because it's a good jerk. All right, it's a good thing to jerk to. I don't condone the morals of this hentai. Every time I'm reading it, I'm like, Jesus Christ. But there's a phenomenal line.
Damn you, artists! Why do you have such great ass art?
Oh yeah, there's a phenomenal line where it's. I'm trying. I'll have to find it and get the actual, but it's something like, "Oh I'm just my body's just a useless machine that turns food into shit and cum," or something like that. It was so good how it was worded, man. Anyway.
I've definitely written lines like that before. So I do get where they're going with it.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not describing it as a useless machine, but just like the idea of like how everything, my whole life has been leading up to this moment.
Because the guy is like, this as they're sharing why they want to kill themselves, the guy is like, you two could just make it big on OnlyFans. Fuck you guys. It's so funny. He's like, you guys have no reason to kill yourselves. I'm really sad over here.
Suicide people start doing like oppression Olympics.
Oh, I hope someone knows the one I'm talking about. Anyway, did you got anything else to final things to say about this segment while I desperately try to find this hentai?
Oh my God, take a shot every time I say that. She's so cute. She's so cute. She's so cute. I don't know how to handle it. Am I all right? Am I going to survive? Is Kimari-chan's total adorbness going to be my cause of death? Yeah, that was one thing I wrote.
Reyos's body is a machine that turns water into Kimari praise.
Yeah, basically. And just a little food, water, some sleep, and it's like just praise away.
Well, I'll have to find that later, and then I'll either drop it in the NSFW when I find it, because I've jorked to it plenty of times. When I find it, I will send it in the NSFW section of our Discord. It's very good. Like, again, if you can separate, you need to be able to separate fiction from reality, right? So like, there's an objectively something. It's kind of like, you know how like people have a degradation kink, right? Where, you know, like, and like even
yeah, basically like that, but for fiction.
Yeah, exactly. Like even Allie, like you know, like there are times where, you know, if we're fucking, we're getting like super into it, you know, you might say some freak shit like, oh yeah, you're a fucking puppet to me, you know, like whatever. You say whatever gets you going, right?
Yeah, pig sow, you like that? You moaning like a pig sow. I don't know.
It's hot when you're in the moment, you know. So to read a hentai where like, I ain't gonna lie, where like a super like self-respecting woman like comes so hard that she's like, I'll just be a sex slave from now on. There's something kind of hot about that in the context of hentai. You know what I mean?
I mean, it is the case that apparently when we're horny, our disgust tolerance goes up. So
absolutely, it does. Oh my God,
unacceptable. We're like, I can't get enough of it.
Yeah. Someone should study that. Is it literally just our brains like turning down all disgust? It's like, you must make a baby. Basically. Let the pinar in you. That's crazy.
Or put the pinar in them.
Oh yeah, true. Either way, make baby, please. All right, fantastic. What a phenomenal review. Are we moving on to Uto Rin time?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, I think we're making great time, y'all. Bro, it's time. Okay, this is
yeah, this was a good one.
when you thought like I think we could probably both agree that the main event here is the Kimari poetry.
Yeah.
But like,
I mean, yeah, like
not to
Nakamura,
be outdone.
Not content to like fucking send us to the moon. He has to gives us the incredible like touchdown, basically.
Dude, there's so much to love about this. I think the first thing I'll say is, I love it when Nakamura does this, where like he gives you what could be an end point. And then it's like, fuck you, that's not the end point. That is such good subversion, and it's just what I needed in this chapter. So I'm reading this, and like when it gets to the point where she very like outwardly is like, no, I love her, she's my friend, I'm gonna keep hanging out with her.
And fuck you.
and like, so I thought that was going to be the majority of it. I really thought that was going to be that. They were going to get together, and then Uto was going to be like, oh, what's going on, Uto? And she's like, oh, nothing. I'm just having a good day. I don't know, some sweet ending. I really thought that was going to be it. This reveal,
like nothing important. Like,
yeah, I just thought it was gonna be sweet. Some good close-up Uto shots. Some, what I really would have, if that really was it, what I would have taken from that would have been like, oh, Uto is allowing herself to feel a little more like, you know, just because I'm like cringe, they really do love me, and you know, because we saw as recently,
see Rin be very, you know, like, because normally she's very,
she's on that hoity-toity game.
Yeah. Like, this is the time we get to see her pull out that like that Ojo-sama type shit. Like,
yeah, it's really nice because she's got this cool how do I put this? She's got this cool dual life where like she honor student, super fancy, clearly comes from like a rich-ish family, right? Mm-hmm. And so she definitely has like an aura to all these other students, and for her to throw all that aside and be like, I'll hang out with whoever the fuck I want,
and not even throw it aside. More like he's like,
you're right.
He's like laying down the law. Like like one of the notes I wrote was something like it's funny and relatable to watch Rin struggle through his interaction after
the gay comes out.
Yeah, basically.
I did not expect this.
Yeah. As someone, oh wait, no, I think that wasn't. Okay, that's something I didn't want to bring up, but that wasn't the thing I was trying to bring up in that moment. It was. Oh my god!
I believe you. It's okay.
Yeah, my notes are all. Do
you want me to hop in or to let you?
No, I got it. I was basically saying in any case, Rin's blunt as fuck takedown of all this nonsense is like the perfect antidote to what was going on with like Seiya-chan, and it's like I was like, she even did it in like fucking bold italics. Like she said that shit in the Royal Register, and
like, I love it. So that's already great, right? But then, I mean, and by the way, my live reaction to this is in the Discord. I genuinely was shocked. I mean, like, I screamed, bro.
He sent it. I saw it.
I'm so happy for Uto. I love that. And also, I think it's really cute, too, for, like, obviously girls can just be gay. But I'm reading in a bit to the fact that Uto is a touch more on, like, she's pretty androgynous, right? To the point where some readers thought that she was a boy at first. I know Moon said that. So, like, I could see that, right? This is a trope I've seen quite a bit where like the girls are super into like the kind of the more boyish girl.
The Snufkin sorts.
And so that's really sweet. Let me actually bring my notes up here so I'm kind of guided a little here. So I put Rin fucking W. It's really cool to just see her be so I don't know, such a beautiful person like this. It's just very nice of her to not succumb
like I
to
said,
social pressures.
Kimari was like, he was getting me, but I was like, oh my gosh, she gonna maybe overtake Rin? But then yes, he came out, I was like, move over, Kimari, my wife is here.
This is such a good chapter for all of us, but definitely for you. This is a nice chapter for you. Let's see. And again, Nakamura watches our content. Let's be real. Why are these two friends all the time, huh? This is representative of us, bro. This is you.
Is it just because, Rin plays the violin and Uto does the ocarina? No, it couldn't be.
No. I love the idea, and I'm now just imagining this scenario, but with you and me. We're at like a convention, and we're like, it's like, hey.
When someone like a boy rails, you're like, you're a great writer and shit. Why are you hanging out with
I've seen your channel.
Yapologist.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah, I probably would try to take down, because I've done stuff like what Rin did right here. I mean, not as eloquent, but definitely.
It would be like
usually more like one word, one sentence, or like
one word
hit the heart of the matter sort of thing. Like I remember when I was like 14 or whatever, people were trying to like give me grief on being like a fucking Oreo for. No, I don't remember exactly what I said, but I said something to the effect of like, well, I didn't know only white people were allowed to do this thing that I was doing, and obviously they 14-year-olds didn't really have anything to say to that, so it was like that was all he wrote. It was
Good for you, man. Cook.
Yeah, he was very lucky that I happened to stumble upon that phrase online, because otherwise I would probably not have had my line chambered like that.
Chamber, you were like, one day someone will accuse me of
basically,
this.
yeah.
That's great. No, yeah, I'm imagining, like basically like that one Reddit comment I got once where they were like, I really like Reyes, but like every time he starts to say something, that fucking red guy cuts him off with some dumb bullshit. And then you come in and you're like, if it wasn't for that red guy's dumb bullshit, I wouldn't know what to say next sometimes.
I wouldn't even be talking with you right now.
Yeah!
I wouldn't even be reading this manga.
Yeah! Thank you. Thank you, Reyes friend. So, yes. I put Rin tragically straight.
Damn.
Yeah. And I always forget that. Yeah, that's true, man. There's nothing quite like when you date a bisexual. You oftentimes I find myself looking at Allie and I'm like, you could have chosen a woman and you chose me. How? But also a running.
Because you could say something like, well, I mean, why not just say you could have chosen a man? But like, do you see what women have to deal with? Like, most men ain't shit.
Yeah. Well, hey, that makes me feel better because I'm one of the few men that is shit. But there's a running gag between me, Allie, and our friend group. So Allie had a huge crush on my buddy Andrew's wife. Because they grew up together, and that's how, as a reminder, that's how we were introduced. Is that me, my buddy Andrew, his wife, we were all going to the mall, and they were like, "Oh, can we bring along Catherine's buddy Allie?" I did just drop her name, but whatever, it's Catherine. Yeah, I think that's probably fine. It's a name.
They're doxing people.
Anyway, sorry. So anyway, we all go to the mall together. That's how we joined up. But Allie had a huge crush on Catherine. Growing up, and so very often I am jokingly referred to as the backup Catherine.
Damn.
Well, apparently I remind her a bit of the vibes, so I'm like, I'll take it. But I also then will often thank Catherine. I'm like, hey, thanks for cock blocking.
Not getting with her.
Thanks for clam jamming. Is that the term?
Yes.
Yeah. If it wasn't, man, I would have been super lonely if you weren't like, I see you as a. What did she say?
I know you didn't have to do that, but like, I really appreciate it.
Unironically, yeah. Not even a joke. According to Allie, what Catherine said to her when she admitted her feelings was, "I see you as a little sister."
Damn.
She got little sister zoned.
Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, more for me. All right, fantastic. Okay, so that's Rin tragically straight. Oh
my god, yeah. I Rin saying that to Uto, like, I'm sorry, I just see you as a bard, like.
No, this reminds me though. This actually is interesting because like when they do all get married, and they will. There are going to be some holdouts. That's going to be super interesting.
Some are going to be straighter than others,
And that's not, and of course,
even when they get wet like spaghetti, like they're still going to be straight.
Oh, that's going to, whoa. That's interesting, yeah. I never thought of it that way. When that happens, there will be some interesting, and we won't get into it, but this is what fanfic is for, okay? There is only one Rentaro, okay? This is why the logistics of the sex pile is there because... the horniness stops for no one, okay? You can't, when you're, you can't be like, oh, okay, I'm fucking, my pussy is dripping over here, but like, I'll wait like a half hour until you're ready. No. Horny is horny, right? That's why the sex piles, everyone's got to keep warmed up while Rentaro works his way through. The straight ones are going to have some struggling, some soul searching to do, I think.
I mean, they can watch.
Ooh.
They can give color commentary from the back. Put your back into it, mate.
I love that. That's such an interesting idea. But I could also see ones that like tell that like, no, I'm not doing this. I'm straight. But then they're like, but I'm sick of waiting. Like a hand's a hand. Fucking jam your fucking fingers in me, mate.
Yeah, like Momiji, use those hands of yours to.
This isn't sex. It's a massage. You're just massaging my clit. It's fine.
He's like, all right, like, seeing right through them.
Yeah, I have a feeling, not all of them, because I don't want to imply that you can fucking work someone down from their sexuality, but I have a feeling some of them,
like some people are okay with doing stuff, but people are not attracted to. Like,
yeah, this will be a means to an end thing. Like I love you, and I want Rentaro's dick, but it's currently occupied, so can you please keep me busy for a minute? Fantastic. God, dude. Oh, I want to write more sex fanfics. Oh, I got so nervous, bro. I shouldn't have fucking showed you guys that shit, because then like I got all the feedback, and then it just made me like self-conscious about it. I was like, no, I can't put it out there. It's bad.
Just edit it.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, I mean, it's not wrong. It's just a sketch, you know. Like, I mean,
You're right.
Some people, some people do put out their sketches.
Did you actually like most of what you saw? Be honest.
Yeah, I mean, well, it felt it felt like a regular fanfic basically.
Hell yeah, I'll take it.
I mean, yeah, for me, most things are in like the middle ground of like of not being bad or good. So I mean, yeah, it was closer to good than it was bad.
Hell yeah.
And I feel like if you edited it, you really polished it and brought out, highlight the good parts, and like polished away the bad parts, it'd be really good.
Thank you. I will. I appreciate it. Man, dude, I got so many nuts out of my own work, bro. It was like cannibalism. Okay.
We're like autotrophic organisms. We can make our own food, but instead of food, it's our own nut or whatever.
Bro, that shit. I'll be honest with you, man. I've been nutting. I've been a consumerist nutter for so long.
When you make your own stuff, it's something else.
Those nuts were powerful. Yeah. Oh. All right. I don't know. It really is interesting, right? Because it's because it came from my brain. It's like this weird snake eating its own tail.
It's literally like the rats in the experiment where they're tapping they get their brains up to like, and you're literally just tapping your own pleasures in it. That's what's happening. That's what's happening when you do that sort of stuff.
Beautiful. Wow. Okay. So yeah, I put the bait and switch is fucking unreal. Naka said, "Oh, I can't surprise you. Hold my fucking sake."
No, you think I can't surprise you? Here, hold my sake.
And then I put this girl reminds me of the girl who wants to like sniff Komi's underwear, but could never even allow herself to speak to her because that would be disgracing her or something. Do you remember that one?
Okay, I mean, I've seen girls like that in a lot of different.
Oh, she's like one of the first introduced. She's like in the first volume. She's like a yandere.
I've never consumed anything from Komi that isn't like pornography. Oh. Like basically everything I know about Komi is from like either porn comics or porn fanfics.
Fantastic. I knew you really are my man, I tell you what. Yeah, so there's like I don't remember her fuck ass name, but there's a character in Komi who is like a yandere for Komi. And so when she's around Komi, she's like, "Oh, hello Komi." But anyone else, I'm not. And one of the first things she does is kidnap the main boy and like lock him in a closet and shit.
Like, what are your intentions?
Oh yeah.
Komi.
I gotta, dude, hold on. Unironically, I have to show you the panel. Hold on.
She's stuck in like Guantanamo Bay style, and you got like the jumper cables where you gotta start torturing him.
Unironically, there was plenty of jokes like that. Hold on. Here, say something while I find this.
I do have some long notes I can give.
Fantastic.
No, probably. Okay, let's see which one actually would be good. Well, yeah, that sounds good with this one. It's interesting, in a pathetic sort of way, just how so much bad behavior in the world fundamentally stems from insecurity. It's like Miss Seda here sees herself as basically inferior to Rin, who she sees hanging out with her beloved Uto, and rather than even attempt,
rather than be like, "Hey, I'd like to be friends" or something.
Yeah, or attempt to raise herself to Rin's level, she seeks instead to tear the relationship down. With each other, so it doesn't threaten her, and it's a clever ploy when you believe yourself to be fundamentally inferior. But it's like the trouble is that we're not in that sort of situation. People improve themselves all the time, though I do suppose that does presume a linear direction of improvement. When in reality it's more like this sort of multi-dimensional manifold, and maybe you don't even want to improve in the particular direction that you would have to accomplish a particular goal, because it goes against your values, or maybe there just isn't enough time to do it. But in any case, the ethical choice would be to just take the L and accept that sometimes things don't go your way. It's like, of course, that's easier said than done, especially when you're a teen watching your crush hang out with someone who feels superior to you in every way. But that's how it is.
That's beautiful. So it's become so hard to find this panel that I am now on the fucking app reading the manga trying to find it. You got one more long one in you?
Oh, yeah.
You were cooking.
Yeah, I mean, that's when I did, and I went into in any case, her Rin's blunt takedown was great. Really, it's
Bro,
a great
I'd love
antidote.
to pass around a blunt with Rin.
Yeah, it's a great antidote for this type of I guess person. Just really shut them down immediately. And usually when you do that sort of thing in real life, your opponent usually they don't break down and reveal their honest feelings. Allowing for a healthy resolution, like they did here. It's more often the case that they kind of back down for the moment and neither give up entirely on their own or resort to sneakier, underhanded methods. And I guess it just goes to show. Then there are things to learn from fiction for those people who are like, fiction is just fiction, dude. Don't. It's not that big of a deal, dude. Like, don't.
Yeah, those people are
Like,
boring.
what are you learning things from the fiction you read? Like,
this is why this is why those people can't enjoy things, man. Like, what the fuck? Okay, it says she showed up in chapter 2. I'm losing my fucking mind, bro. I want to find this panel. All
right, I got more in me. Or not even in me. I got more on my notes. So yeah,
keep going, brother.
It was real funny and relatable to watch Rin struggle through that interaction after I guess the lesbian reveal. And it's like, as someone who's had to hide her true path and basically all her life, Rin has gone down. He's gone down the one of two paths that you have. When you're presented with such a situation, like either repress, and become a hateful fuck who can't allow anyone to enjoy anything at all, or embrace radical self-acceptance and attain, the enlightenment of self-esteem in the process. So to someone like that, Miss Seda is kind of difficult to handle. Like Rin tries to offer, like, do you want me to introduce you? And it's like, what are you even suggesting? Like, that's crazy. I'm a toilet bug shit.
That was crazy. I was like, all right, you know what? Okay.
Yeah.
Clearly I can't find this fucking panel. I'll find it later. This is pissing me off. I forgot that early Komi chapters are 5 pages. It started out as like a little.
Oh my lord.
Yeah, that's just like. Boop, boop, boop. Anyway, I know it's somewhere in the first volume. Basically, it's just a panel where she comes up to Tadano's ear. And she's like whispering, and it's kind of like the Rentaro like long speech that he did, where it's like the whole page, and she's like, "If you even get fucking close to her, I'll fucking snip your fucking balls off." And did you hear any of that?
Yes.
Okay. So
this one did not meet that.
They didn't like it.
No, it did not meet that.
Oh,
did it mute me?
No. I just wanted to make sure.
Oh yeah.
All right. Cool. Anyway, and then I also the only panel I kept finding was her like creepily licking a present that was probably from her or something. So she's like a freak.
He's like, I'm breathing the same air that my darling Komi-chan breathed. Like, oh.
Yeah. So here, you know what? I'll send you that one as an auxiliary prize. Here it comes. Bing, bong, boom. So this is like the energy. I'm kind of getting same energy from Miss Toilet Bug over here.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
The way she's looking is unhinged.
Like, it reminds me of what's his fuck's dad from Uzumaki.
Yeah, she's about to start spiraling. Not just emotionally, but also metaphysically.
Oh, she went my precious too.
Now she's doing the Smeagol too.
Bro, I love metaphysically spiraling. We've all been there.
To finish my earlier thought,
Yes,
all Rin's solutions presume a certain level of emotional security, making them basically useless for Seda, who sees herself as the lower than the bug, But yeah, so it's like
to Uto, which is insane.
Yeah.
No, so here's the question, right? This is a fascinating question for this girl, because my initial thought is it's really sweet that Uto has like an admirer here. I mean, that's gotta just inherently up your mental image, your
like
self-esteem.
We said, she's feeling herself after that interaction.
Oh, and we'll get to
not
it.
Not just her, but also Rin just going to bat for her like that.
I fucking love it, and I have a lot to say about her feeling herself, but the first thought I'm having, I told you last video about the Katakuri fight in One Piece, and it's surprisingly coming up again here. I told you that there was a thing where like most of the family was like, "Oh, Katakuri, you're so fucking cool," because of all those stories that was told about him. But then when they were revealed to be fake, most of them were like, "Ew, I spit on you. You're disgusting." So this makes me wonder, with how unhealthy this girl's like attraction to Uto is if Uto if she found out.
I actually went into that a little bit with the last bit of my involved as fuck notes is like. Not to someone who was just interested in Uto from a romantic angle. You
that's
think it'd be that
interesting.
big of a deal. If he gets, getting say turned down, but like, let's assume that Seida's not just interested in Uto from a romantic angle. Like she likely fantasizes a lot about being with Uto, and so asking her out, it's kind of risking a no would dash all his fantasies.
Keep it Schrodinger's all the time. Schrodinger's cat.
Yeah, definitely something painful in its own right, but I think the fear of a yes is often ignored in these sorts of situations. A no would hurt, obviously, but ultimately.
Oh, like a never meet your hero situation.
Yeah. But there's nothing stopping you from just fantasizing about the person anyway. And but if you actually get with them, like you said, like if they actually say yes, you run the greatest risk. They perhaps will reveal themselves to be less than you imagine, which fundamentally shatters the very basis for any of your fantasies, or even, you might turn out that you are more disappointed than expected, and then what was at first a yes becomes a no, and you're now saddled with the loss of what you once had, rather than just longing for what you don't have. It's a fairly common pattern in unrequited love type situations. But it also applies more generally, like pretty much any situation where someone is clearly hesitating to pursue something that they're obviously interested in. Like, it's often coming from that place of like, what if I get it, or what if I try to get it but I fail, or what if I do get it and it's like, not as much as it's disappointing.
This right here is like the classic like why a lot of relationships fail, and it's because one puts the other on a pedestal, and then once they get with them, they start to like, rather than like interacting with them as what they are, they interact with them as this like pedestal image of them that they have. Like,
I don't want a human. I want what I thought you were.
I thought you were going to fix me. I thought you were going to just be like perfect. A lot of people think that like getting into a relationship will instantly fix all their depression just automatically for them, like a genie wish, and I made this mistake too. Like you know of me that I have this like girl worship, this woman worship. So when I got into a relationship with my first and only ex, there was a lot of that where it was like, I have a girlfriend now. Surely all of my depression will be gone. You know what I mean? Like, yes. And when you go into it thinking that, you start to kind of like almost without even realizing it, get mad at them when they're not doing the things that you.
You're not holding up your end of the bargain.
All the things I imagined you'd be doing.
No way to that.
Yes. So the more I'm looking at this girl, the more I'm like, this is. I'm happy for Uto from a like, oh, it's pretty cool to have like someone be into you at this level, but it would never work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the same way I feel.
There has to be some disillusionment so they can actually have a real man-to-man, woman-to-woman relationship.
Yeah, I'd love for them to actually be like, this is going to be like Karane's younger brother. She's going to come back in like 200 chapters and be like, please. I think I'm ready to be friends with you, Uto.
He's finally sort of worked up her thing. He made her own little poem or her own song, or whatever.
After touching myself to you no less than 300 times, I'm ready. Make no mistake, that's happening. Uto is being masturbated to. That is fucking insane.
Probably like licking the floor she walks on.
Yeah, I'm so happy Uto has this.
Pulling whatever that girl from Komi-chan is doing. Like
literally. And that's why, and I was going to say this too, right? Like, there's like a cognitive dissonance, because I was going to say, like, it's unhealthy, but it no doubt feels good, right? So, like, I was going to say, every once in a while, someone will be a little parasocial with me, right?
It's like having a fan.
I was going to say,
cool.
Yep.
Yeah, cool to have, but
yes.
But past a certain point, there's got to be some kind of reckoning.
Oh yeah, occasionally I talk to people and like it starts off with them being like, "Oh my god, I can't believe I'm talking to like a YouTuber," and then I always have to, I take a moment to bask in it, and then I'm like, and then I have to be like, "Okay, well I am just a normal person." You realize
I don't even have like 1,000 subscribers. Oh yeah. I mean, I'm like at best a local celebrity basically.
It was really sweet. It was actually I won't out who it was, but it was very sweet. Anyway. Dying. So let's see here. Hold on. Actually, have you noticed my cough is so much better from last week? I'm slowly healing.
The bronchitis is disappearing.
Bro, I have a story to tell you about how sick I was. And I'll tell it off of stream, but like it was. I know. Fuck it, this is interesting enough. This is how I know that it was like one, bronchitis, and two, like this is the type of shit. This is biblical shit. This is like 7 plagues shit. This is like zombie movie shit. Okay, so one of the reasons I was coughing so much is because it basically just felt like, and this is the visual metaphor that I'm choosing to use for how my lungs felt last week. You guys ever eaten a push pop? Anyone?
I think so. Yeah.
Yo,
I'm
you
trying to remember what they are, but
So
I
it's
mean,
like those little ice creams that have
Oh,
like
okay, yeah,
or it can be a sucker too. Those are, but like I'm thinking of the ice creams that like you push up from the bottom and then it just keeps kind of and there's more ice cream. That's kind of what my
Love those
lungs
fucking
felt
things.
like. Like there was just mucus constantly just burbling up from my lungs. So there was one night where I went to sleep and I woke up, and you know sometimes you wake up and you've noticed that you've been drooling on your pillow, right? Normal, whatever. So there's a little puddle on my pillow. I was drooling, whatever. I go to work. Halfway through work on my lunch, this is very embarrassing, and luckily it was subtle enough where you'd have to be like really close to me to notice. The little drool line that was on my mouth had kind of like hardened, and there was like a slight yellowish green hue to it.
Damn.
Yeah, so it had like snot. It was like had like mucusy snot in the drool line, and then I came home. And the pillowcase where that puddle was had not dried, but in fact had turned petrified. Like it was like rock hard. When I told Allie about this, she was like, "You need to go to the hospital."
Yeah, you're doing like macroscopic bronchitis effects. Or
My shit was oozing out all night like a fucking mucus puddle.
like tipping over a bottle, basically.
That's just how sick. Just so you know how fucking sick I was. That shit was awful. Yeah, and then like it's finally today I feel pretty normal. Like yesterday, the day before, it had thinned to a point where it was watery, but I felt like I was constantly being like waterboarded because it basically felt like, you know, that feeling when you suck up like pool water accidentally. It was just that constantly throughout my whole body. But yeah, that was top 3 worst sicknesses I've ever had in my entire life, and definitely some. If I was 80, I would have died. Like, if I had this,
Right.
That was crazy. But yeah, so let me cook, guys. I don't know if you guys know this. Uto's my favorite girlfriend. So this is very sweet, and so let's go to the feel herself thing. Okay, this is genuinely on top of the last page here.
Yep.
This might be my favorite panel of Uto ever. My heart is so full from this page, and it's just like you said.
Even I think like a breeze from nowhere, kind of hitting her.
Someone opened a window.
Yeah, probably.
But I'm a little upset because you kind of stole the feeling herself line. I wanted to be the one to say that, but fine, it's whatever. Not really, but like a little.
I mean, the lines they're free to use. You know, they're free use. You can just use them over and over.
I know, but I wanted to drop that one.
Yeah, sure.
No, it's fine. Yeah, no. So,
you should take a line. I was gonna say for Rin. some
oh yeah. Damn it.
Mythical line or whatever I was gonna say for.
I let you TED talk for like a half hour about her. There's nothing left. Let's see. So, but like it's just really nice because one of my favorite moments of Uto is that the moment with her and Kiki where she kind of like officially comes out and is like, you know, I'm a fraud, right? This isn't real. So to like, what I wrote in my notes here was, you know, body euphoria, you know, gender euphoria. This is presentation euphoria. This is her whole life, or at least as we've seen her, she has had the goal of like coming off as like an aloof, mysterious bard. It worked. This might be the first time in her life where she has gotten acknowledgement and there's another word I'm looking for here. Like confirmation.
Validation?
Yeah, validation. Confirmation that it's working on someone. There is someone who has been driven to horny madness.
Yeah, madness. That is the right word for it.
Horny madness specifically. Toilet bug shit. From this thing that she's doing. And it's so like, I don't know if we've ever seen Uto this happy. This makes me just so giddy. Because again, with Uto, she is genuinely my favorite character in this story, and it's not like with Tama or like with Iku where like a lot of it comes from like, fuck, I want to rail her. With Uto, it really is just like I want to see her happy. I really do just love her from that angle, you know what I mean? And so just to see it
very
just
similar with Rin for me as well.
Yeah, and so like this is just like damn near made me tear up, you know. I'm just like it's working. This thing that she's been doing. It's working, and that made me so happy. Let's see. Yeah, that really might be the main. Go ahead.
He's becoming more like Mimi in the sense that he's actually really living out her ideals.
Yeah.
Presentation or yeah.
Yeah, and I really like too that like because she has Rentaro, she doesn't need to chase this girl to kind of like fill the void of her self-confidence.
I can imagine, you know, this sort of situation happened where she's like, you actually see me as a bard? Well, like, I mean, maybe I can.
Oh yeah.
Do something with it.
Then,
it becomes this incredibly, you know, a normal kind of toxic teenage relationship.
It would have been a moment of learning for her, absolutely. Yeah. Like I said, that was me with my ex. You know, I dated her for a year. We met on Discord. Both of us were desperate for something, anything. For me, it was girl willing to date me. You know,
so for her, it was boy willing to date me.
Pretty much. And you know, so like with Uto here, her heart is so full of all the companionship she could ever want. So that element of her is quelled, I think. But like she absolutely still has that element of like wanting to appear cool and aloof. And I think she's smart enough to know that like plenty of the members in her family see through it. They know this is like a thing she does, but they allow, what's the word?
They play along.
Yes, exactly. They play along for her happiness, and they love that about her. But this is the first person I think that fell for it, essentially. Climbed and sinker. Yeah, and that's really cool, and I'm happy for her, honestly. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, beautiful. I want to like do something with this Uto panel, honestly. Like I want to like make it like a profile picture or a cover photo, or I don't know if the measurements are correct for any of that, but God, it's so pretty.
Yeah, you just gotta cut off a little bit of the bottom and get a nice little square.
She's so happy. Oh, I love her. But yeah, so that's that with that. Did you have anything else about this chapter, or should we move on to the volume extras?
Okay, wait. Just seeing if I had anything specifically for this section left. I mean, not really. Okay. I mean, now for the preview, I mean, you know, like next time.
Oh, yes. Me chapter?
Yeah. Yeah. Maybe Akko chapter. Maybe both. Yeah. Maybe Gyari Mimi. Maybe Perfect Akko.
I didn't even think about that. It's been too long since we had an Akko chapter. I feel like the Akko chapter makes sense.
Well, no, it looks like it's probably both, right? Just like.
Well, yeah, I know, but like I don't.
Oh, okay.
I'm focusing on what I care about.
Damn. Playing favorites out here, like
obviously.
you'll never guess with Red, yeah.
the machinate, the inner, what is that Patrick quote? The inner
machinations of my
mind are an enigma.
No, they aren't an enigma.
They're not. Yes. But good for them, man. And like, you know, I hope that girl gets a couple more good bean flicking sessions before the right. The allure wears off and she realizes that Uto is in fact a dweebus.
Maybe she'd be like, oh my lord, you're even more adorable than I thought.
If she's a real one, she will. But yeah. I'm getting real Katakuri's siblings vibe from this woman, where she's gonna be like, "You're telling me you suck at ocarina," and then like the pussy becomes the Sahara.
You tell me half the things you say are just nonsensical bullshit.
She's got like a fucking corkboard of all the like quotes she's heard Uto say. Like, what does it mean? Her wisdom.
Yeah, she's got like the fucking like. He thinks they're cones, so if they don't make any sense, he's like, that must be purposeful. Like he said, like what's the sound of one hand clapping? Like I gotta figure out the deep, you know, philosophical meaning of this.
I may not know what the sound of one hand clapping is, but I'm gonna show myself tonight what the sound of one hand fapping is. Thank you.
Yeah, I'll clap it against something if you know what I mean.
God, dude. Good for Uto, though. Like I said, as long as this girl doesn't take it to the level of, like, fucking kidnapping her, it is nice to have an adoring fan. It's good for the self-confidence.
That'd be an interesting chapter, but yeah.
Yes, it would.
I mean, it would presumably end, you know, all's well that ends well.
No, it would end with the Rentaro family beating the fuck out of this girl. Like that JoJo meme.
Like the first, like, well, I mean, I guess the second villain, because the first villain was obviously the vice principal, but
yeah,
they would just beat her ass.
Oh yeah, dude! If she literally fucking kidnapped her, oh my god, this could get dark. Like she kidnaps Uto and like fucking like she's about to like start like touching her and doing shit to her.
Like Misery.
Yeah.
Like Misery.
Oh yes, yes. Oh my god, that's so good. Just if you guys don't know, that's a Stephen King book where someone who's a really big fan of a certain book kidnaps the author of that book, and it's kind of like a good story about like parasocial relationships, right? So she's like, what's gonna happen next? And then she's like, I'm gonna write it with you. Let's write it together. And she's like chained to the bed and shit. Yeah.
Like he he makes the character do something that's in character but surprising. He's like, that's not what that character would do. And
Yeah, God, that's such a.
He gets like a broken leg, right? That's why he's like.
Yeah, she starts breaking his. Oh yes, you're right.
Oh, wait,
you're right. He gets into a car accident. He's got he is injured, but doesn't she like hurt him more? It's been a while since. Yeah.
Stephen King out here really being like, what is the worst
My
case
fans are
scenario
scary.
for me as a writer?
Yeah. No, I'm sure there's some real emotions were coming out from there. Like, man, I'm sure he's met some psychos. But yeah, no, that would be crazy because like, so Uto like chained up to the bed. Uto at this point would be like completely have dropped the bar because she's very scared. This is so good. Uto is such a.
You want the real me? We can be like, I'm just man to man, woman to woman. We're gonna talk like normal. He's like, no, that's not what Uto would say.
That's not what Uto would say. Give me a line now, and she's like,
my heart is pumping in my chest like a thumper, and he's like, okay, I'll let that go. I'll she was like, it's a stressful situation, but I'll let you have that.
Oh my God, that's crazy. Wow, it's some real say the line Bart energy. Like she's like play the ocarina, play it, and it's like shitty, and she's like, why is it shitty? And she's like, it's always been shitty. I'm sorry. Oh wow,
I'm just a fake Bart, okay? Is that what you want me to say? It's just all bullshit. I just do it because I like it, okay?
I don't believe you. You just won't give it to me. Why don't you think I deserve it?
Like, my mother never said I deserved anything in life. I know that. But please just let me have it.
I'll be honest, man. That toilet mug line really, I don't think any of what we're saying
is it because I'm just a toilet mug? Is I'm just lower than puke? Is that why you won't play it for me? Like,
nothing we're saying is beyond
honestly,
my expectations for this character.
The Halloween fanfic right here. just misery. That would be pretty crazy.
Oh, the misery. Oh my God!
Yeah,
everyone's
like the fanfic opens on Uto listening to that song. Yeah, she doesn't speak English, so he doesn't understand it. But it's like it sounds good.
Oh, Imagine Dragons, son. Stupid. Oh wow. Oh, you know what? Uto listens to Imagine Dragons because she thinks it's about like bard shit.
Yeah, it's like
I am imagining dragons.
All these Shizuka style fantasies about like fantasy shit and like some I don't know, like someone who knows English in the family, like
their songs do not mention anything.
They consider it, but then like, you know what?
Let's not ruin it for her.
Yeah.
Do not read no one tell me the lyrics, okay? There is that one about magic in their bones.
Yeah, but I have had that with Japanese songs where like, I thought the thing was about something else when I hear the
lyrics.
Oh,
I know.
It's kind of boring. There's another love song. God fucking damn.
There's that Doja Cat song where it's like, even though you know me, know me, and why don't you say so? You know that one?
Yeah.
Okay, so like the first
I
time
know mostly from the Nanners cover.
Yep, me too. Exactly. So, don't you know I'm say so? But so yeah, I listened to that and then Indeed. I listened to that and I liked the tune of it. So I was like, oh, let me go listen to it. And I was like, the same thing. I was like, this is fucking boring. So I found like a cute Japanese cover of it, and I was like, oh, it's so much better when I don't know the lyrics.
I mean, because I only know it as the Nanners version. I'm like, well, that's good enough for me. I mean, at least it's not a fucking love song. That's really my main gripe with it. Like after, like I remember like a puzzle the opening for NHK. I remember hearing like I don't know, I guess because knowing a little bit about NHK, I've never watched more than like an episode of it, but knowing a little bit about it and seeing the title puzzle, I was like, oh, maybe it's like something about the puzzle of like life, trying to find happiness and all the confusing crazy shit life. And I look at the lyrics and just like, I mean, they're not bad, but it's just a love song. It's like, oh.
Are you my missing piece? I say.
Yeah, basically stuff like that.
Fantastic.
Okay. Yeah.
Well,
we can't have any music about anything other than love, I guess. No other humans have no other experiences.
Literally. It's so when you find like indie music where they actually sing about shit other than like love and or sex and or drugs and or
breakups. Like,
yeah, and when you find actual,
I guess is love, but yeah.
Oh my God, it's so nice when it's like, oh my God, is this song about like society, like deeper societal like struggles? I love it. Fantastic. So yeah, I guess in summary, This chapter, we have W fucking Kimari.
Yeah.
We genuinely, this is like a monumental, this is one of those chapters you'll remember in the grand scheme of the thousands of chapters.
A top 10 chapter right here. Like
100%.
An incredible chapter all around. Nakamura has seemingly once again read the tea leaves of the community and pulled like the pressure release out just when things, maybe
so
starting
true.
to get stagnant. Kimari was of course the MVP of the chapter, but like basically every character just had really great showings. And it's like, I mean, even a fucking new ass character who was like pretty cool showing. Like,
Well designed to a point where I was like, future girlfriend?
yeah, literally, I was like, new GF, potentially GF, and then once he
Toilet
showed
bug.
her but once he showed her false true colors, I was like, nah. But then once he showed her true colors, I was like, oh, okay, maybe there's potential here.
You fucking, like, what would you do with her? She's like the fucking,
she's basically like Mai, but like more
for
insane.
Uto, I hate it. You can't get this bitch far away from the main cast.
Well, I mean, she'd have to have, because we only saw this one incredibly specific slice of her personality.
Yeah,
like,
and this is the
less than
horny
5 minutes.
desperation, clearly.
Yeah, so maybe she has some other things going on. That's a crazy dialogue you got going. I mean,
Do you think she gets
that says something about her?
post nut clarity? I love it.
She's crazy when she's not horny. She's crazy when she is
Okay.
horny. So there's no post nut clarity for her.
I just love the idea of, and it must be a thing, but like women post nut clarity is fucking awesome
Yeah.
to imagine.
I mean, I've heard it before.
why did I?
They do experience as well.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, and again, I think we mentioned this before, but like, so literally just 3 segments this entire daily life. Has that ever happened?
Well, 4, right?
Is it 4?
But we never had just 4 though. I think probably the closest. But there's the Meru focus one. There's the Mei Pahari one. Then there's the Kimari focus one. And
Yeah.
there's the Renuto one. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. But I mean, that's never happened, right?
Maybe I think the closest one I can that I think would be it was like the one where we had like Meme and Tama and Kurumi, like that
Okay.
chapter. Whatever happened,
yeah,
I think
yeah.
that chapter had multiple, but maybe that. I don't think that was I don't know. I'm just remembering because something about it was interesting. I remember us talking about it, but yeah. But I mean, this is unique in basically every way that counts.
And really cool to basically be addressing exactly what I've wanted him to address, which is the idea that, like, hey, if you're telling stories and you feel like they need more or less, give it more or less. And that's why these feel so good, right? Can you imagine if he tried to do this Kimari poetry shit, but he had to stick it to 2 pages, so it's just like...
Imagine he's like, for some reason I can't... Like, he's talking to the editor, like, for some reason I can't make this next chapter work. Like, I keep trying to fit this, like, I got this idea for, like, Kimari. He's like at a adult get together party where we're all drunk and he's trying to do poetry, but I can't. There's too many characters. I can't fit them in 2 pages. And the editor's like,
you can just...
yeah, just make it however many pages it needs to like breathe properly. He's like, that's why I pay you.
That was always allowed. This whole time? Fantastic.
Imagine if after this, we started getting like everyday life was like this, where they
I hope so.
varying length segments. Like
That's
maybe
so good.
that really is what happened.
God,
We'll
I
see,
hope.
we'll see.
I hope. I mean, so good. Like, genuinely, such a good chapter. A chapter that adds. And by the way, we've talked before about like status quo changing chapters. There's a lot. Again, there will be a pre this chapter and a post this chapter. We now know that Kimari loves poetry. We now know that Uto has a little bean flicking sycophant. I fucking
Yes.
that's a huge deal, man.
We get to see, Rin being like a fucking stately lady, basically.
Yes.
I mean, have we ever seen that before? I mean,
I don't know. And I must say it, like I always say, Rin is one of the best characters because very often she will show up and not do her shtick at all. You know what I mean? Her like main shtick. It's very cool. She, so like just a phenomenal chapter all around. This is one of those 100 Girlfriends chapters that you show to someone and be like, hey, look how this rivals like character writing from like the best manga. Like literally, it's actually insane. Still not super feeling GI, but I'm still believing that her mob psycho meter is slowly moving up.
right, yeah. We can't see it, but I believe in it.
Fantastic.
Yeah,
Okay.
Kimari dropped it down a bit, but it's gonna start rising up again.
You know that.
I mean, honestly, that'd be kind of funny if he's like Kimari. Can you do the thing for me again? Like it's like what
Aw.
I
Go
forgot.
away.
I forgot what's. I forgot. Yes. Basically, what Sue and Akko do.
Yeah. Or
Make hate go away.
a deeper reference. What Melody did to Kurapika that one time in York New. Yes. But
I know, but I'm gonna
bro,
anyway, like I do.
That might be the main thing I have to watch with you, Hunter x Hunter. That's one you're gonna have to lock in. You will love Hunter x Hunter. That's such a deep thought series.
Yes, probably yes.
The only shitty part.
I just don't have time, basically.
Well, you'll have time with me, big boy.
I'll make it.
Yeah. The only shitty part with Hunter x Hunter, and I believe in you to trust me on this. It is one of those manga one of those series where like the beginning is the worst
first
part.
3 seasons.
Not even that. That's not even that much.
I'm exaggerating for
the
humorous effect.
Sometimes it is like that. With JoJo, you got to get through like 70 episodes.
Yeah.
In my opinion, some people love part 1 and 2. Not me. There's parts of part 2 that are fine, but part 1 is a fucking nightmare. But like Hunter x Hunter, I think you really only got to make it to like episode 15 to 20, and then it's like all peak. Like I think the first season of Hunter x Hunter felt like Togashi was like getting his bearings on what he wanted to do, and then like I'm not even shitting you, it's like and then the second you're at like episode 20 and beyond, it's like every single arc is a 10 out of 10. Like like literature that will go down with like the best literature that humanity has created. I'm not even fucking trying to slob, but I am. Anyway, I'll stop slobbing. I love Hunter x Hunter.
I'm not trying. I'm doing it.
So one day that'll happen. I'm looking forward to that. So let's slide on into these volume extras. Guys, if you want to try your hand at wooing us like Kimari with some poetry, go ahead and slide down to the comments. And this is actually a real request. Can you guys try to write a poem about me and Reyes? I would love that. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. I'm just adding. I don't know. Yeah.
But you can only...
it would be fun to see that.
Yeah, and you can only enter this contest if you're subscribed, my friend.
Yeah. Before doing that, please like and subscribe.
Indeed. All right. Cool. Let me... Volume 24 extras, yeah?
Yep.
All right. So, on top of that, it's been a fucking phenomenal week for 100 Girlfriends. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
The volume extras? Woo! Man, I've been screaming at all these, man. So, Jesus Christ. So, first of all, more Baby Girl Rentaro. It's also been the week of Baby Girl Rentaro.
Right.
So this is, again, it's really cool to get these volume extras of chapters that we actually were there for to review. I said that with the last pair of volume extras. It's like, hey, we've kind of hit.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So what I like about this is it's giving me what we tragically got cut away from. This is like the thing I wanted the most, right? So like that wasn't bravado.
Dragging her away, trying to get away.
That wasn't bravado. That wasn't bullshit. That was like whip your pitties out, big boy. And then he didn't, but he's lifted his arms, I guess. But she's like good enough
for you.
Yes, it is.
It's like your boy smells beyond my wildest dreams. He's cooming in her panties.
And what's great about this is there's been a massive conversation, at least in our Discord.
Yes.
Yep. This was very, very, this was like the Epstein files dropping, which, but they weren't redacted.
No redactions at all. It was like the opposite of redacted. They actually highlighted. They really gave you exactly what you wanted.
Oh, it was beautiful. Everyone, literally, even Moonlight in the Discord was like, this is the volume extras for Red.
Yep.
So I have been,
it's like this motherfucker has like hearing devices planted in our houses.
You know what? I'll allow it. Thank you, Nakamura. I wasn't gonna say. Anyway, so there's been a massive like divide in the Discord for a while about people who
between the sniffer Hasuhas and the detective Hasuhas.
Indeed. I better get up that meme. Hold on, my fucking magnum opus. Did you see my meme?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
It's so stupid, but I really like it. Hold on, let me see here. I think I sent it in her little channel.
Oh yeah, I definitely saw it then. Let me.
Go to
you fucking like pinned it, no?
Yeah, of course. Go to pinned and Hasu.
I've been seeing you pinning. I'm just seeing you pinning. So I'm like, well, okay.
Well, also the Thief has been pinning shit as well. Did you see it, or do I need to like send it to you?
I have to look at the pin. Wait, I mean, which one? Oh, okay, yeah.
Hasu when don't sniff.
Hasu when sniff.
I made that like hastily in the back room of my job, and then I looked down at it. It was literally like a post-nut clarity. I made that very hastily, and then I looked down and I just like bust out laughing at how stupid it is. I just love how it's worded when don't sniff. And then Puzzle proceeded to make like an actual good version where it was God damn it, dude. Why must Discord cunt me like this? Cunt me around. There we go. So Puzzle made one where it's like images of her sniffing and not sniffing.
Oh, let's see. If I can
That's in
find that.
memes somewhere. I don't know if I pinned it. I think I did. Yes, yeah. So Puzzles is pinned in memes as well.
Okay.
It's real. So that's been the divide for a while. And unlike Eru, where I felt like literally everyone was like, fuck you, Red, Twin Tails girl, ha ha ha, we love this. I'm going to merge without looking. So this one is a lot more divided. I feel like I have a lot of people were coming out like, yes, like Jay was an example. I think Puzzle was also an example. Thief, on the other hand.
I'm over here being the fucking enlightened censors going like, well, I mean, why can't we have both?
Because it's shitty! Fuck that detective bullshit. It's fucking cringe. It's not no. Oh.
Bro, you literally in another universe, you'd be saying the same thing about Uto being a bard and Hasuha being cool for being a detective. Like,
you're so right.
We need to get the inverse Red. It needs to come in here so we can do like antimatter explosions over here.
Evil Red.
Antimatter Red.
All right, so hear me out, okay? I've done a lot of soul searching on this. Because remember, my thing with Uto was for the first handful of chapters she was there, I did not like her. You remember we've discussed this?
Yeah.
So, I did some soul searching on what my deal is with Hasu compared to Uto, because I admit that it was troubling when I was like, ooh, the similarities there. I'm like, how do I square this circle?
Yeah, the similarities are...
no.
Troubling.
But objectively, there's something that makes me love Uto and kind of get pissed at Hasu. So I thought about it. And the main thing for me is the fact, it keeps coming down to the fact that with Uto, it appears to me like the bard thing is a true self that wants to come out. So there's beauty to me. I love seeing that because it's like, oh, she's pushing through society's cringe perceptions and being what she wants to be.
That is
with Hasu,
where they're opposites on that front.
Yes, and that true, because again, Uto was cringe to me until I looked at it from that perspective. Whereas with Hasu, it is very much, it feels like her true self is this lover of sniffing. And you see it in this volume extra, and we'll get to it because there's not a fucking crumb of detective in this volume, because we've already seen where that came from, right? The Nakamura's famous nature over nurture. Bitch wasn't born with a fucking magnifying glass, okay? She was born with a sniffer. All that to finishing what I'm saying though, with Hasu, there is this like fakeness. It's completely separate. It's completely opposite.
I wouldn't call it fake.
Okay. It's a mask. It's something there's no. In my opinion, it doesn't appear to me like there's a genuine passion for being a detective. This isn't. Good.
Okay. Well, I will say it did. I was kind of relieved to see that he wasn't a detective from birth, or whatever. I mean, I can believe the sniffing thing because that's some people are just literally born
with
as
a better sniffer.
like super smells or whatever the term is. But getting to see that that she was born someone who has a great sense of smell, but she chose to use it for detective work. That's, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. A lot of people who do stuff like that. They just happen to be born with some sort of I don't know, like a basketballer who happened to be born tall. Like he didn't have to use it to become a basketballer, but he did use it for that. I don't know.
That's fair. That's.
I mean, for me, I don't see she's not being fake about it. Like it
feels fake to
me. Place of like insecurity, like for sure.
Remember, she's stupid. She's not a detective. She's using.
Because of that, she is insecure. So then when she did that little, she pulled that little like a Shiwichi-esque style, like figured out a case by accident. She was like, oh my god, this is how I can use this thing I was born with to be something, make something of myself. That's a common enough.
I guess it would be so much better for me if she wasn't like dressed like Sherlock Holmes.
Well, okay, yeah. But to be fair, that's part of her going ham. He's trying to lean into it because that's what he's good at. And, like you.
And again, before someone says, "But what about your Uto love?" There is like this disconnect
it is definitely
for me.
different. Like,
yeah,
I've mentioned before, like the Discord thing, but it's basically where Uto is trying to do something that literally goes against, like, if you ask the general public, they'd be like, no, don't be a bard, be something useful. Whereas like Hasua's going sort of with,
I see what you mean.
Like, people appreciate her being a detective and actually they presumably want her to be more of that. So it's like, it's this thing that can will happen sometimes with people who feel like they're really, really good at this one thing in life, and they suck at everything else, so they kind of go hard on that one thing to the exclusion of all else, and like, well, I don't know how to exist outside of it, so like, I'm not gonna risk trying something else and being bad at it. I'm gonna stick with what I know I'm good at.
I have two things to say then. So, number one is, so you would agree with me that Uto's end of character arc is to embrace the bard as a part of her like life, and then Hasu's end of character arc would be to be more like, I don't know, less like, I'm not trying to like cover up who I really am. I don't know, so like be okay with being a little stupid.
Yeah, basically, like to like do the detective thing because she wants to do it, not because he's using it as a shield to hide her insecurities.
Okay, perfect. So that's the big difference between the Uto love and the Hasu detective side and hatred. And then I think the other thing I'll say, and I just thought about this while we were talking about this, her thing with the detective thing reminds me of the SpongeBob ripped pants episode. Do you remember that?
Oh, you're gonna need to jog my memory.
Let me. So in that episode, he makes a really fucking funny joke that everyone loves on accident. He bends over, his pants rip. He makes like a funny quip about it, and everyone's like, "We're the fucking bat. We fucking love you, SpongeBob. You're so fucking funny." And then he's like, continuously racking his brain, like, how can I keep doing this? How can I milk this to death? And until it finally drives people away, right? He pushes it too far. That's what Hasua's detective thing feels like to me. It feels like people, for the most part,
could go there, yeah.
People would, ooh, here's hoping. But yeah, to me, I find her very charming. Because it doesn't just have to be like horny. To me, you could also write this smell thing as like just a genuine love.
Literally just a few days ago when we were cooking ribs for dinner, I smelled that shit and I was like, like I was Arthur clenched fist. It was so good. I was having like a scent style orgasm. Like
you had to hold yourself back.
At all. It was just totally. Like, it just smelled that good.
Bro, you describing the fist clenching though, it made it sound like you had to like hold you had to hold yourself back from doing something to those ribs.
No, it was just so intense. The feeling was so intense. I had to like clench. It's like when an orgasm is so intense, you were like clenching and like moan and shit. It was like that, but for smells, for a good smell.
And I'm a big fan of, so like in my writing, you'll see when I finally start putting out a repertoire, one of the things that I hope people see in my writing that I really love to do is like a massive emphasis on like body stuff. I'm a big fan
reactions.
I'm a big fan of bodily reactions, body horror. I like to have characters like visibly drooling, you know what I mean? Like, when it makes sense, of course, right? So like one of the first things I was trying to write years ago was that Digital Circus fanfic. And one of the things I was most excited to write was her having an abstraction based on hunger that couldn't be quenched, and like the visual I wanted for that was essentially like an abstraction like saliva, like that color like coming out of her mouth. I love that kind of thing. So to me, Hasu's smell thing alone would be enough, and I'd want them to kind of characterize it more, but like I still think that like I personally prefer it when a character has like a thing and then that one thing is explored from multiple angles rather than the author feeling that they have to add more things on top of it, right? So with me, for the Hasua thing feels to me kind of like a spin the wheel trait where it's like, she needs one more thing.
Because I mean, I am doing a little headcanon to do that she's basically like one of those I don't know, like those people who when they go to college realize, oh shit, I was just a big fish in a small pond type shit. Like, actually, that'd be interesting. We have like an actual detective show up, and he's like, no, don't expose me for the fraud that I'm like. Oscar, we knew from day one. Like we like you, so we're going along with it. Like no one here thought you were like an action detective, but
Well,
I
that's
mean, be fun to
that'd be a great chapter.
A lot of people relate to that, or well, maybe not a lot of people. There's definitely there's plenty of people who relate to that feeling. Like I was a big fish when in like high school, middle school. When I went to either high school or college, I realized that damn, I'm just a normal person. Like I can't.
I can't compete with these people. Yeah.
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 I always thought myself as a smart kid, and I was the baseball kid or the football kid.
Yep.
But now I'm just I'm the normal human being.
Yeah, that was me with computer stuff. I went to a computer college, and I was like, no, actually, this is hard. Never mind. But let's see. So, I had something to say. What was it? Oh yeah. So if Hasu showed an interest, like a genuine interest of like that's another thing too, right? Like to me, I don't buy. Well, then I was about to say I don't buy that Hasu literally like does this detective thing out of a want to help people, but then I did remember that part in the her Iku Yamame chapter where she was very.
I mean,
like,
I think by now, it's
mm-hmm.
become. I mean, yes, it had that seed of like insecurity and whatnot, but which is probably still there. But it's, like a pearl growing around a bit of sand in an oyster, it's become something real based on something fake.
I guess there's a couple things that Nakamura could do to make me appreciate the detective element. I think one would be much like how we can see Uto isn't always in the Bard outfit. She's able to kind of like turn that off. I'd like to see a little bit more of that.
Is that why you like her swimsuit so much? I mean, other than like the pattern.
Genuinely, yes.
Actually, there's nothing there that hints at her detectiving.
Because when I saw that, I was like, this is the most beautiful she's ever been. This is gorgeous.
Oh my god, who is this beautiful woman?
Yeah. So there's that. I think if he had her kind of show that she, again, right, it's the, what is my main thing for all of these girls? Can they pass the meet the parents test? With Hasu, it's hard for me to know if she would be able to.
Fair, that's mostly because of her smell thing. I don't think the detective thing would. I mean, I think a lot of parents would be like, bro, this girlfriend is like a fucking pervert. I don't know what
I think, again, we're not just looking at what she does in her craziest moments, because if that was the case, then Rin wouldn't pass. You need to dive into like
I feel like Hasuwa is more often we've seen Rin basically hold herself back a lot,
right?
We've seen her go through very long involved interactions with
I see what you mean.
No violento thing.
Right, that's why I use her. She's like the perfect example of someone who does pass the parent test. You are correct. Yeah, I was trying to think of that daily life.
The detective thing would probably, I mean, it might make it annoying, but they'd be like, oh, I love Sherlock Holmes, kind of shit.
That's too
I mean, I guess that's more just luck. Detectives happen to be a very popular thing in our culture.
Right. Yeah, okay. Well, I guess part of me, I guess we'll have to see. I was trying to think of the the daily life.
Yeah, because there are things Nakamura can do to either, marry her traits together more seamlessly, or keep them as these kind of like things that they could be related to each other, like as I've done. But I admit they are kind of headcanon.
I will keep my eyes on Hasu going forward to see like
we will watch her development closely.
Any situation going forward where she's like in public with him, I'm gonna be really keeping an eye. So the one I'm thinking about is the daily life. Yes, that's what I'm trying to talk about. Yeah. So like when she was running, but that did begin with her running around like there's a scent in the air, right? So like you do have a good point. My hope was that she would be able to kind of lock in and like walk in and like, oh man, what's cooking? That smells great, and they take it as a compliment. But then like they're like
she'd be like me smelling the ribs. Like, oh.
Well, the scene I'm visualizing is like they're describing it, and then it like flashes back to her, and she's still like, oh my god, it smells so good. And they're like, yeah. Oh, you know what it would be? It's that scene from Family Guy where it's like, this food is so fucking good, Lois. She's like, oh, okay, wow.
Like, no, I mean, like, it's really good. Like, okay, yeah. Like, no, you need to sit down and listen to me describe how good this is. You're like, okay. Like, you got a very intense girlfriend.
See, that would be kind of weirdly cute, though. I would kind of like that. It's such a fine line.
She's kind of not passing the test, though.
You're right. You're so right. As of yet, Hasu does not pass the parent test. I agree.
Yeah.
But we shall see going forward. So I guess moving on, let's continue our way through these.
Oh my god, we did classic Chaos Squared. We just did like 50 minutes. I'm basically one panel again. Yeah.
I like the confirmation here from the underwear chapter where literally all of them is like, yeah, so we don't have like a thing for underwear. We just love Rentro that much. Which, by the way,
Cowards. But yeah. Anyway.
well, you know what I like about this though is anything that confirms all of these girls' level of horny makes me really happy.
Yeah,
they like Rentaro so much that they're willing to. They just like, oh my god, it's my boyfriend's underwear, you know. And you have some people up here that wouldn't traditionally strike me as horny, right? Like Matsuri Rin. Ira even, you know, like overwhelmingly horny at least. So it's good to know that these pretty normal girls in the grand scheme of things are able to be like side-eyeing the fucking Rentaro underwear.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, then we got one who is just genuinely horny down here.
Okay, this is great. So again, this really is the red volume extra. I think when people said that, they were mostly focusing on like the Uto stuff and the Hasu agenda, but I think one thing that people may have forgotten was one of my favorite daily life bits in the past fucking year was the Karane gym storeroom shit falling on them.
Right.
We talked about this.
Getting trapped together in one bedroom style.
Yes, and we talked about this moment probably for like an hour in that video. And this is also where I coined post-soon clarity, which is one of my shining moments in all of reviewing. So it's just really cool that this became a thing. So they had to come and save them. Which,
really, like they've been trapped in the avalanche.
Oh, and who knows how long they were making out. You know what I mean? So they had to come save them.
Warm, yeah.
Yeah, so it was, presumably this group stumbled upon them, witnessing them just and
like the fucking mayor from SpongeBob or whatever.
The mayor from SpongeBob?
Wait,
what are we talking about?
Wasn't there? Oh wait, I don't remember where this is from. But there's some cartoon. There's like a live action shot like a guy who's like he's kissing himself.
Oh. That's the episode where they all become superheroes. Yeah.
That's a weird one. That's what I was talking about. I knew. I would remember.
Yes, that, but it's two people and it's a boy and a girl.
Yeah.
So I love that too, and of course Hikari is such a fucking gooner that like Jim's storeroom is like a hentai tag for her basically.
I mean, it basically is. Like, I mean, if you've seen enough hentai.
Oh, classic. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like again though, right? Because Hikari is the gooner. Karane is.
She is the person who would like be unable to like see normal things outside their like hentai or adult romance context. Yeah, she would be like the one bedroom or one bed one room shit. Like, oh my god.
Yes, exactly.
It's gonna get crazy.
Oh man, like whenever they're living together on the compound, like her and Karane are doing laundry together, and Karane gets stuck in the dryer for a second, and she's just like, oh fuck.
Like, yeah, you know what? We're stepsisters.
Karane, you can't be.
Sisters-in-law.
She's gonna be like, Karane, you can't be doing this to me right now, man. She's like, what? I'm literally help me out. And she's like, no. Oh, that's so fucking good.
Like it's not like I got stuck in here, just maybe wet your whistle or whatever.
Rentero's had a really bad flu the last week, and it's not like I'm like a little horny or anything because he hasn't been able to tend to me. Fantastic. So yeah, that's been great. Okay, then we have the real ones. This is some real ass friends right here. I love this. The blocking Hasu.
Like, Yamame isn't like I guess they want to spread the help evenly. So like Yamame is not taking notes even. I'm like, I mean, I don't know. It wouldn't be. I mean, like, why aren't both of them taking notes? Like, it would.
They're all just gonna copy off Iku's.
Yeah. And I mean, is Iku is he a good student? Because I feel like I remember hearing that she's not a bad
yeah,
student.
So in that chapter, I would need to go back to that chapter, but in that chapter, she mentioned something about like kind of struggling with academia, but if I was to like purely headcanon, I get like average to below average with Iku. Like I don't think she's stupid. By any means.
Maybe probably no. Yamame is even worse. He's like, okay, well between us, it's gotta be you, Iku. I can do the camouflage thing. I can conceal my Hasu, but you're gonna have to actually take the notes.
Here, I went back to that chapter.
Pencils are not a living thing, so I can't really.
But they were made out of a living thing.
Oh, true. Now I really can't handle it.
Yeah, this is like a corpse of a tree, and it makes me kind of physically sick. So I went back to that chapter. I'm scrolling through to find where she mentions grade shit. I'm pretty sure it's in this chapter. Let's see. Is it in here? Am I crazy? Am I crazy? This is real. This is
Perhaps.
that all happened. Crow. Oh fuck! I really thought it was this one.
Damn. Well,
I got to see.
Yeah, if you know, you can comment them down below. The chapters.
Yeah, I guess so. I really thought it was in this chap. Oh wait. So well,
Nope.
my grades me got awful.
Oh.
Oh no, that's Hasu talking.
No, damn.
But
Yeah,
this has got to be in this. Oh, here
it.
I got it.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
I knew it was this chapter. It surprised me. It was like way towards the end. I thought it was gonna be in the middle. Iku says, I'm kind of useless outside baseball. Same as you, being book smart is definitely not my thing either. I don't know. I don't get the vibe that she's like a shit student. My guess would be that she's like barely scraping by. Like she's like C- and like she's like, basically she is the student that's like, hey, in order to stay in your baseball club, you have to pass. And she's like, got it. I'll study all night until I'm exhausted.
Yep, I can see that.
That's cute. That makes me love her even more. I love her so much. Again, there's a level where being stupid is charming, and then when you get too stupid, it's concerning. I like to think that Iku's right in that nice sweet
as
spot
they
of
say,
stupid.
men love their women a little stupid.
Just
but
a
not
little,
too.
just stupid enough.
A little bit of stupidness makes women attractive, or whatever the fucking thing.
Yeah, because if they're smarter than me, it makes me feel insecure.
Yeah. If they have more money than me, it makes me feel insecure. If they have more friends than me, it makes me feel insecure. If they have anything on me, it makes me feel insecure.
If they've had sex with any other man before me, it makes me
true,
insecure. Dude. Okay, and then we have, I know motherfuckers are out here.
36-year-old Nano.
I know motherfuckers are out here
my beating heart.
barking right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro. I mean, what is there to say? Because again, this is the closest we're ever gonna get. We're 30-something girlfriends in. It seems like the fucking age limit is 28.
Yeah.
And I'm not even counting Yaku.
I mean, yeah, Nakamura really is out here just breaking all the norms, and I mean, I feel like a fucking American right now. Like every norm and law and that I've been told to depend on.
You feel like an American. You are an American.
Yeah. I feel like I'm American in the world of Nakamura's story.
Bro, blood is waffling.
Yes.
Oh wow. Yeah, I see where you're going for, but like blood definitely be waffling. She is
not yapping, waffling.
Beautiful. She is, and I love that it's like, yes, just unfortunately, this is the design that it has to be. I tinkered around with so many designs. The only one that can handle interdimensional travel is this. It's cringe, but you know what? It's efficient.
I mean, I think she doesn't consider it cringe.
You're right. You're right.
She considers it to be apparently have some skin tight sex appeal. It's like it's totally like it's complete. That's totally coincidental.
Yeah, it wasn't
so happened to be the case that the sexiest version of this thing was also the most functional. I mean,
it's almost like the god of the world she inhabits is a perv.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, but I love that dynamic where it's like, and there's a lot, by the way. There's a lot of like what's the word I'm looking for here? Kind of like when you're cleaning up some like lore questions or like
yeah,
like with Uto swimming too. Oh my god, because that was a conversation. But like this feels like very much like someone was like, would Nano really design her fucking space outfit to be like that? It's like no, you don't understand. It has to be.
Maybe she ordered it. Damn it. Maybe she commissioned it. And they may like that. Oh, like have some creativity. Damn it.
So, Nano loves head pats, and I find that very sweet. Well,
I mean, honestly, let's look at that little bit of the cover of Usa and Meu. Yeah. I mean, I guess there's not much to say there, but I just wanted to highlight it.
Yeah,
bro,
pretty.
Look at her hair. Just I don't know, just hair.
For some reason, I feel like we talked about this already.
Really?
Yeah. Like
I mean, this is my first time. This is my first time seeing it.
I don't think this is
the
new.
Whole thing. Like,
no, because isn't this something that she put on her Twitter or something?
I mean, yeah, probably. But
maybe I'm wrong. I just remember.
Well, I mean, we've seen the not cover, or like the things where you have to see them like in a date or like or some sort of like image. Like we've seen both for Usa and Mary.
I have a memory of her laying in the bed with the hair like that because we mentioned like I remember talking about that specifically. Like, god damn, her hair would get all tangled and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I really do.
I don't remember it at all. So I mean, I guess the comments will show which one of us
because they aren't the girls for this volume. So why would this be here? You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, true. Sure, yeah, it makes sense.
I don't know. Well,
I mean, I guess because I was imagining, yeah, because I thought it was the cover.
No, this is the Hasu volume.
Oh, okay, damn.
Yeah, I remember talking.
I guess it's not a memory issue. I just misunderstood what I was seeing.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's pretty, but yeah, I've already seen it.
Damn.
I think I've already seen it. Maybe
I'm pretty sure I haven't seen it. I'm pretty sure that's. I mean, none of you can fact check that, but I'm pretty sure I have not seen this. You know, except maybe like in passing, and like when was scrolling somewhere or other. But anyway.
Just one little moving of Usa's knee, and we would see such beauty, such divine.
Or same with Miru, right? And just lift that right leg up a little bit.
Right.
And suddenly all the despair has gone away.
We've got some joy for the Nano Mimimi shippers.
Yeah. I mean, Nano's out here pulling like the fucking like the 5-year-old Strat was like, yeah, my mom does this when I'm feeling down. I'm gonna do this.
Nano has zero understanding that this is like fucking like a sexual thing or like a romantic thing for Mimi. She's just like, yeah, so like when Rentaro does this, it kind of soothes my heart a little bit. Here you go.
Feel good, so yeah.
By the way, shout outs to everyone who's ever told me that these two are definitely not gay.
Yeah, everyone. Emphasis on the one, right?
I feel like I should stop naming him. Otherwise, the accusations of him living rent free in my head will be true. So I really, really like this Uto stuff because I specifically remember, and this only adds to the case study of fucking Nakamura definitely being like present on like community forums.
Yeah,
I saw a lot of discussion, people going back into previous chapters like, I thought Uto couldn't swim, what the fuck, like when these came out. I remember.
I mean, I feel like if you can breathe water, that takes away a major cause of fear.
I think that's something we had said too when we reviewed it. Yeah. You're so right, but honestly, I hadn't even noticed. But yeah, in every single one of these panels, she's like lounging, or even the one where it's pretending to swim, she's like balancing herself on the ground. That's so good. It reminds me of like me like tippy toeing in the deep end when I was a kid, and that's just so Uto coded. So honestly, this feels like an Oda Machiavellian 4D chess move from Nakamura, and I love it.
And like, you motherfuckers thought I was. Like you lore MFers thought I forgot something, as if I was there when it was written because I wrote it.
These are my children.
When he's like, don't you dare try to accuse me of forgetting something.
I also really like that. It's really nice to me to see Uto putting her foot down, where she's like, no, I would really much.
I mean, she's kind of feeling herself in a different way right here.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, that's like half smug face over there. It's like get that. I want to grab her cheeks and like get that smug face off.
She's like, I will. Off your face. I just love how she's like, she didn't say this, but like the vibe I'm getting is like, I would rather die. Do not put me in that fucking Stingray outfit. Or what is it? Is it? Yeah, Stingray. No. I must be majestic. You are not taking this away from me. So that's nice. And then of course, really cool to see the strongest arm wrestlers here. In fact, I'll be honest, I expected like the pavement to be cracked here. I was looking around.
I think it's covered up by the.
That's true.
By the text, but
confirmed.
Like,
oh, good.
Yeah, it's like Yamame is like, what's the word? Like she's tougher than she is strong, and Karne is stronger than she is tough. So they kind of balance themselves out. It's real. Jujutsu Kaisen, the strongest tsundere in history versus the strongest. I guess mountain girl of today.
Biggest woman. Yeah. I'm a huge fan of like the power scaling here because I really enjoyed reading this because it's so nonsensical, and yet I read it and I was like, this makes total sense to me.
Yeah.
Like, and this is exactly what I thought. Like, yeah, so like in a normal contest of strength, Yamame would win, but Rentaro's cheering activated Karne's Sundaflex, which gave her the win. Yamame's arm was fine, but had it been Saki or Shizuka, their arms would have been vaporized. That is canon. Vaporized.
Yeah, we're getting the feats down. We're getting the order of like strength.
Oh yeah.
Settled here.
They did that in Hunter x Hunter with the Phantom Troop. I need that with all of the girls now. I really just don't want to move past vaporized. So if Karne. Right. If Karne in like a blind fit of rage didn't realize who she was like arm wrestling and did this to, because I'm imagining vaporized like the arm is gone and it's a puddle of blood, like where the arm once was. Just like boom, like it just the flesh and bones untangle.
At a molecular level.
Oh yeah, I mean it would literally be like that ad I showed you where the guy turns into fucking fruit by the foot and just like falls to the ground.
They get a free amputation. Like there's no no sawing necessary. Like not even any anesthesia necessary. It's so clean that
it's actually so clean that it just turns into dust. There's no blood, and like where it stops off is somehow like perfectly healed already. Like it just literally like
it's like cauterized basically.
Yeah. I mean, the amount of heat energy that came out of it, like fucking like vaporized the blood into the air. Like you're breathing Shizuka arm right now.
Honestly, yeah. We'll know when Saki is at her wit's end when she tries to like fucking arm wrestle Hikari.
Oh my God.
They have to pull her aside and be like, "Please, Saki, you don't realize it, but you're trying to commit suicide right now."
Suicide instead of suicide by car.
We know Saki's weaker than Shizuka, so like,
bro. Oh my God! You know that the term "suicide by cop," the suicide by car,
that's
bro.
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I should have said that. Like,
no, wow.
Saki, you don't realize it, but you're doing suicide by car.
Oh wow! I really, again, bro. I really have been thinking about my my girl's biggest nightmares fanfic series I've been talking about. You remember I talked about like Kurumi being the blob and shit like that.
Yeah.
Karene's I think probably would be her strength getting
the world of cardboard speech.
Yes, and like
I lost the ability to control my strength. Oh,
I think a cool way to start that would be because she so often will like do the like boom 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 like hitting Rentaro. I love the idea of like that. It starts out like a normal like comedic scene, and she actually like breaks one of Rentaro's ribs, like for real, and it's like genuine and like hurts him, and they have to like drive him to the hospital, and he's like coughing up blood, and they're like, "What the fuck, Karene? Jesus Christ!"
Kind of like that start of the tsundere loss, like where she dreamed that her tsundere-ness emotionally damaged him enough. She's like, "Oh, I guess you don't love me, then I'll leave. Okay, I know I'm not wanted." Not be a physical version of that.
Oh, anyway, and of course, all of these would be nightmares. So any like problem with the canon would be held up by that, or like solved by that.
I don't even think we need to worry about that. Like this story is such. It'd be easy to explain away. Like this is one of those many universes that Nano either visited or has not visited yet.
Yes. But anyway, I love Karene so much. It's very cool to see. I love both these girls. Yamame desperately needs more, but it's strong women get me going. I'll say that.
Yeah. Big and tall women.
Oh man.
And there's also the squirrel. Oh my God. It's been so long.
Oh yeah, that's your favorite character.
Her in a while. My favorite side character.
I know. It's my favorite girl. It's a squirrel. We have a really good. This might be one of the better panels of Kurumi sucking on Hahari's boob. Because I think we're seeing more of the boob than we normally do.
I mean, honestly, we basically see all of it. It's like it's like the moon. We see like either we're seeing one side of it or the other, but we're seeing like 50% of it at all times, basically.
This is just nice because it's like when you're on the boob and it's so big, it's like literally like squishing into your eyeball. Like that's good stuff. Rentaro fucking like punching himself for having a wet dream is amazing.
And of course, Mei is like fucking dying, and then. I mean, honestly, Hikari, they're all dying in one way or another. Like Hikari's like, I don't want to think about my mother this way. I mean, I know I sucked from her tea as a baby, but this is like
it's different.
Yeah.
They turned me into a baby, and then I still have the memories. I don't have the memories of the original time, and now my memories are like when I get these memories, I don't even know if it's like real memories or memories from when I was actually a baby resurfacing. God,
looking. Repressed memories coming back to the surface.
And now we have Hasua's parents, and shout outs to, I'm forgetting who is it, Jay? Someone in the Discord was really horny for Hasua's dad.
Yeah. I did see that, but I don't remember who it was specifically. I mean I can see why Hasu mom went for him.
Oh, they're both very cute, and she's got like the three mouth, which I love. So what's interesting about this is we open up already snoofing in progress. Okay.
Yeah.
There's no like we don't see her first. We don't really see her first snoof because
I mean it makes sense.
Yeah.
Smell is one of those one of those early senses that we get as baby.
She came out the pussy fucking snoofing, bro.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
So
they helped to take her out, and she's for some reason she's sniffing towards her mother. Like that's interesting. Like babies normally don't have the sensory like the motor control necessary to do something like that.
that like baby urge to like go back to the inside of the womb. She's like sniffing it out. She's like, smells like the womb over here. So getting more sniffies in, are you? Then they say, haha, we got a little sniffer on our hands. And when I read this, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? Why are you talking about this like this is normal?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a baby. Like,
I know,
baby talk, basically, sort of thing.
It's funny. It reminds me. I don't know if you've seen that meme where it's from Breaking Bad, and it's like, Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about? It's just like I read this line, and I was like, what? I love it.
Yeah, like Hasu mom and dad. What the fuck are you talking about?
Oh man, I'm glad we're wrapping up soon. The coughs are coming back.
Damn, the bronchitis is like, he's let his guard down. Take him out. Take him out.
Yeah, it brought me back. Well, I'm gonna lean over and get me a cough drop. Let's see here. Okay. So she's very cute. I think they popped off with her baby design. Extra cute. I love her eyes. And then we get the dried squid. So for a second, I was a little not concerned. I was confused a little on what this was meant to be. What I gathered from it was that essentially it was a bad smell, but she had the urge.
Strong scent.
Yes, but then she got the urge to like overpower that and like
an insane amount of impulse control over a baby. Like she can't even walk on two legs yet, and he's like fucking
mind over mattering.
Yeah.
What do you make of that? Like, is that just she loves sniffing so much that she's like, there will not be a smell that I can't appreciate? Or like,
I mean, it could be that. I mean, I guess I was also just kind of coming at it like, oh, maybe he's just a very, I don't know, like he doesn't, how to phrase, like a person who wants to like take on all things kind of thing. Like I'm going to overcome this thing, you know, I don't know, something like that. Yeah,
I mean, the best thing that I can gather, I have the cough drop.
I mean, maybe it's a reference to something we're too American to understand.
Hold on. All right, I got a good suck of the cough drop. I think I'm good now. So, what I'm interpreting from this is, at least this is the way I choose to interpret it, right? I think she's such an enjoyer of smells that in her head, she's like, I want to essentially rewire my brain into being able to like any kind of smell. And what I like about this is, so one of the first questions I had when we got Hasu, and you can go back to those reviews, like fucking Jesus, was that like the beginning of the year? Is that like February?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
You can go back to those. One of the big questions I had was, does she get all cummy like this about just good smells or all smells? Because when she asked Rentaro for his pity, you know, we were like, well, Rentaro's a very cleanly guy. So is this like his deodorant's nice, his cologne's nice, or can she kind of get off to stink? And then I thought I had that question
that's
answered.
not the case now, but yeah.
Well,
so
we saw the
so I mean,
the garbage
failing if her goal was to just become good at smelling anything. But
you're right. Well, straight garbage is a little more intense than probably dried squid, maybe. But yeah. All that to say, I guess I'm just trying to figure out what to glean from this, like, because it's kind of, what's the word? It's like not super.
It's a little bit like fucking Cow Tools, like the comic, where it's just like, I mean, I saw stuff happening. But
yes. It's surprising because normally this series is very it kind of explains pretty clearly what it's going for. There's a lot to be interpreted here.
We have to detect the meaning.
Oh shit.
They didn't. Nakamura didn't. He's not gonna spoon feed us this one because he's a detective.
Gotta sniff it out.
That's where the detective thing comes in. Maybe, I don't know.
So it says Hasua picked up a new habit. I'm trying so hard to understand what he's trying to say here. So like, because she's already likes sniffing. So we know, okay, stage one, she already likes sniffing. So the sniffing is not the habit. What is the habit? Having a fetish about it? Like
maybe
like as a baby unlocking that because she's drooling. There's so much going on here. Thoughts?
I mean, for my part, I'm willing to. I mean, if it worked for that we're reviewing this together, I mean, I'd be willing to be like, okay, some stuff happened. I don't really understand what it was, but you know, you don't understand everything that happens in life.
We're here to analyze for the viewers.
Yeah. But when I realized, wait, there's an angle you can look at this as a detective story where you got to like sniff out the true meaning out. I mean, still, that's not really motivating for me personally, but I mean, that makes there's a content angle there. So I mean, I can attack it from that angle, but I mean, I don't know. I mean,
let's look at what we're given. Oh, good.
Yeah, my best guess is that it's kind of showing off her personality as being like, you know, like I said, a very, I want to if I come across something I can't overcome, that makes you want to overcome it even more kind of thing. So
That's
that might
kind
be
of
the habit.
Iku's wheelhouse, isn't it?
Yeah, but they do have something in common with each other. They are
That's true.
friends.
That's true.
So
That's
I mean,
a
that
good
could be like,
point.
you know, Nakamura's being like, hey, these two girls, they got some stuff in common with each other. I don't know.
That's good. Oh, that is kind of cute, actually. And then, you know, this is something that someone in my Discord mentioned, so do not judge me for this. It has to be said.
Oh, okay.
I have been made aware, or at least reminded, that squid smells like cum.
Oh my lord.
I
remember I was looking at the Backtrack Reacts thing. I saw this page and this happened to come in on this page. And like, I saw someone saying that. I mean, yes, I have smelled squid, and yes, it does have a similar scent.
And you know,
perhaps,
normally
I don't
Red
know.
would be unabashedly all about making that connection, but she is in
Yes.
fact a baby in this panel, so
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
know.
hold
do we
myself back.
think Nakamura would pull that shit on us? I mean, maybe. But I don't want to believe it.
It could be a
We
subtle.
need more evidence. we need more clues to come in.
At the very least, this is. How do I put this? At the very least, this has confirmed for me that she will be smelling Rentero's cum when she has that chance.
Oh yeah, he
No
really.
doubt.
I can smell it. I can get a hint of it, but I need the full thing to come out now.
Oh my god. She's gonna be the girl out of. Sorry, that sounded like I was actually coming.
The idea was so amazing that it made me come.
She will be out of all the girls that like want like a facial shot. She's gonna be like first in line. Like I want that shit right next to the
Get
nostrils.
me in the nose. Aim it in my
Oh,
nose.
that's too much. That's too much.
Really? I read that EU fanfic you wrote. Too much?
No, it's not. Mostly just because I'm imagining again, like I'm thinking of like that feeling when you get water up your nose, but with cum.
But it's not like that with cum because the salinity is enough.
I see. I
It
didn't
doesn't
know that.
really-
I didn't.
I mean, maybe the like bitterness of it might make your nose feel some kind of way, but like
Oh
it's
wow.
basically just like snot.
Fantastic. I love it. Oh, that's so good. Okay. And then again, because my favorite thing is degenerate Hasu. I'm a big
Just breathe
Bro!
out. It's right in my nose.
That's insane. Why don't we see this shit in like the chapters more often? This is happening, bro. I love it. I think that's incredible, especially to Kurumi, who's like, other than her food thing, is like a very self-respecting, prideful, like normal. Oh,
Normal
dude, just
human being.
chew it up and fucking go like into my mouth, please. God, that's incredible.
Actually, it was really interesting because we got all of the three sense girls here. We got
Yeah.
touch, Momiji, taste, Kurumi, and smell Hasu.
What a fucking trio, mythical trio.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, do not get locked in a room with these three. You're gonna be fucking violated in every way you could possibly imagine.
Yeah.
Oh god,
Yeah,
that's
4
exciting.
people go in, 3 come out. Yeah.
Do not put me in a room with Hasu. Oh man. All right, so I actually didn't read this last thing by Nakamura.
What?
I forgot. I don't know. I got distracted,
Forgore?
but I forgore. Do you have something to say about it? I do see asses
No,
sticking out of the
just
water.
a fun little Momotaro. Those are not glasses, my friend. Yeah,
Can I-
it's a fun little Momotaro.
I said asses!
parody. Oh, damn. 'Cause I only heard the end, and for some reason, I think it's because I was like talking or something like that. I don't know.
To be so real with you, oh wow, I'm actually, hold on, I should have read this. I'm seeing Iku. What
Yeah.
the fuck?
But yeah, it's got Iku, it got Rin. So yeah, this is more. It's like this is more fake evidence towards the fan or the fun theory we have that Nakamura is listening. Is like
I guess I just saw this and I was like, oh, it's not canon, so it doesn't matter.
insane.
Oh, okay, well here, let me. I'm just. You say whatever you want to say while I skim through this.
I mean, honestly, I don't have that much to say. There's just some fun little moments throughout, and there's not really anything. I mean, there's nothing crazy going on.
I'm eating real good with this fucking Iku panel.
Yeah.
You could just
Ass
put it like
down, like
oh.
top down, bottom up type.
That is the pose, bro. Oh, I always think of that fucking like beginner expert meme. You know the one? God.
Yes.
Oh my god. Oh, Iku, I love you so dearly. She's spreading it at the level where like when you smack her ass, it's not even like the ass that's getting hit. Like it's the fucking pussy.
Rin is literally hitting her tailbone at that point. Like, that's not.
Boink. I really like Hornfulstone's drawing of Iku's ass, because there's like a great little middle part where you just see like the cover of her pussy, essentially, right? Like, is it cover? I don't know. Like the outer pussy.
Well,
I don't know, what would you call it, right?
The labia majora,
it's her
what?
pussy, but it's like not the inner part. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm sometimes referred to as the vulva. You know, if you want to be all scientific about it.
Well, you know, both pussies I've had, what's the word? Experience with are like more of like the kind of covered up. You got to spread to see that shit. You know what I'm saying?
You got that thick labia majora.
Sure. It's more like, you know, I've dated two on the chubbier side women, so like it's you know, it's
thick labia majora, the outer part.
That's what I was trying to figure out, as I didn't know if it counted as the labia majora until you fucking saw it.
That's basically the whole outer part of the thing, and then, you know, then there's the labia minora, which might be more prominent. Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to be educated here. I apologize. It's not like I'm embarrassed or anything. Well, anyway, smacking that is excellent, and I love imagining that. Just right. Oh man, there's a lot of good stuff happening here. Wow.
Yeah. I mean, Rin was got to chop that ass up.
Boom! I just like that it's like, but not even going for the cheeks. It's like right in the middle, like just like you've hit her holes at that point. That's good stuff. I really like Nakamura's author comment is fucking unhinged.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, Rin looking unhinged down the bottom there, like, oh my lord.
Where is she? Oh,
and, yeah, 21. You're like covered in spikes.
Oh my. God.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's one where she's bonking Iku's ass with the bat.
No, I was going to Nakamura's author comment. That's what I was talking about.
Oh, okay. Wait, what?
Sorry. I think maybe you misheard.
Oh, wait.
That's why I was confused, because I was like multiple pages ahead. I'm reading
the purple, the pink part. Like
no, his author comment.
Oh, okay.
You don't see
we're
it?
just jumping around, huh?
What? Yes.
His author comment. Okay, wait.
Because I'm dumb. You said you had nothing else to say about this part, so I moved on to the end. Am I crazy?
Yeah. Oh. Okay. Which page number are we on?
Oh my fucking god. 24, where his author comment is.
I thought you were on page 20. Like, when you said you didn't read the ending, I thought you were talking about the Ouchie Taro.
No.
That's. Oh damn.
I'm sorry,
the whole
man.
Time.
I just scrolled because I was like, okay, I've said enough.
Because I'm pretty sure the Ouchie Taro one is that. Wait, was that drawn by? I thought
this whole thing was drawn by Nakamura. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why the art is different.
I thought we were talking about the whole thing. Okay, well, I guess.
I'm sorry.
I guess I was.
No, it's probably my fault. I'll take that.
Yeah. Wait. So okay.
Okay. So,
what
I
are we
think
talking
the
about
disconnect
is
the disconnect is crazy to me. Okay. When I say author comment, I know exactly what that means. It's every volume. There's an author comment.
Yeah, I thought we were talking about page 24, where we see Nozawa and Nakamura's
comments.
Yeah, I thought that's what you're talking about.
That
I'm just surprised to see you were there.
Okay.
I thought we were talking about the extra, the whole story, because you said you didn't read it. But
I didn't.
Maybe I misheard it. Maybe you did say author comment originally, but I just misheard it as like, because Nakamura did write, or he did draw the thing.
Okay, so I basically just I skimmed briefly. I saw Iku. We had that embarrassing thing where I didn't know if like you'd consider
I thought we were
it
still talking about that.
The lady,
it was basically what the.
And then I was desperately trying to get off of it.
Oh, but you could have moved on to like, I don't know, more Hasuha sniffing. You know, maybe I don't know, something about Momiji groping. But no, yeah, that's.
I'm sorry.
That's basically unremarkable.
I'm so sorry.
I mean, it's not that big of a deal, man.
Oh my god!
It's just basically his blooper.
I know. The awkward. I don't know how to handle this. I don't know how to dismount.
No, bro, what? I mean, I don't feel any awkwardness at all. I don't know. Sometimes you have misunderstandings. You know, it's just life.
Okay. Well, anyway,
silly.
Nakamura's. Did you say silly?
Yeah, but you just call me silly, affectionate.
I know. It was cute. My heart jumped. I was like, oh. Oh my god. No, I'm sorry if that was. I didn't mean to be like disjointed there. I apologize.
I mean, again, like I was saying, it's just misunderstandings happen. You can't be in sync all the time. Damn.
Okay.
I mean, we even misunderstand ourselves. So I mean, if that happens, how can we expect to not have misunderstandings with others?
Fantastic.
Completely different beings who can't even read our minds like we can read our own minds.
You see this level of vulnerability that we're going to show, mostly because I refuse to take the hours it would require to get this into an editing software and then find that and then cut it out and then let it render. The 2 hours.
Silly. That would be silly.
That would be
less
silly.
affectionate.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that would be fucking silly goose with a knife.
Okay.
like I say silly
Anyway.
goose, but I'm like menacingly holding a knife.
It's like saying sweet nothings, but menacingly
Indeed.
holding weapons.
All right, we need to fucking wrap this up.
Yeah, so
My shit
what
is
were you gonna
fucking
say
flopping
about
and
the
it's
other-
hurting my
I mean,
ego.
I remember reading his things and be like, "What the fuck is he saying here?" Like, I
He's kind
I
of
don't
cooking, but then
disagree,
it
but,
falls apart.
he basically wrote down like his sour thoughts to like, Nakamura, we need something for
what it felt
Volume
like.
4 is off and notes. And he's like, yeah, let me. He's like, oh, like the editor runs in the room trying to find. He's like, oh, he's not here, but he left this note on like a sheet of paper, so he's okay. Just get it.
Yeah, no, it really did feel like he was like they sent all of it off, and they were like, Nakamura, you forgot to put a fucking author comment. He's like, oh shit. Well, hey, have I given you my double cheeseburger rant that I give to all my friends? Fantastic.
Like, oh, yeah, that will have to do. Okay.
I remember
Literally
Nozawa.
like 5 minutes to deadline, so we gotta take it.
And then Nozawa like, yay, more anime, my children.
Yeah, that was a very interesting
Dichotomy.
juxtaposition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's that. Wow, what a thing. I really have found my video limit, I think.
3 hours.
Oh my god, it's longer than the last one.
Damn. And I'm just getting started. No. I feel like it's a good. We've gone through everything. I don't feel like there's anything really
Unreal.
left to cover.
I feel a little less bad now because I was like, why am I getting tired? Surely it's not that long.
Bruh, like damn, like your time sense is like non-existent, huh?
I figured it was maybe going to be like 2 hours and 40 something minutes, like I was hoping for.
I mean, I guess it does help that I have a clock literally like within eyeshot.
Oh yeah, no, I
looking.
full screen and there's 0 clock when I'm filming.
Yeah, but normally I do like the hide toolbar thing, so you only look at only see it when you get down. But that's because I want more screen. But I do have like a literal this physical clock like right there. It's like I just glance over and I see it.
Like an OG
Wow, I was
analog clock,
watching
or
I mean, no, it's like a little. It's a cute little wooden thing that has like the. I mean, it's not. I guess it isn't LED, but like the light kind of shines through the material of the clock.
Oh,
So
that's
it's
cool.
basically like a cube, sort of like a Toblerone kind of thing. But and then there's
Toblerone.
the light of the digits shining through. Yeah.
Okay, that's neat.
Very
You should
nice.
just send me a video of that at some point.
Yeah.
All right, well, that fucking bro, we have broken the record of our longest review like 3 times in like 2 months, bro. It's fucking
Yeah.
unreal.
Well, Nakamura needs to stop posting.
Don't tell him to stop cooking. He can't.
Yeah.
He'll take it seriously.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
Okay, if you say
is
so.
listening. He's like, oh, I thought. Oh, okay. I thought you wanted that. I mean, well, but far be it from me.
Nakamura is listening with the Chainsaw Man. Oh, that was a very cute laugh. Actually, I like that was a nice laugh.
I was drinking. And
It was-
also
that was cute.
laughing.
That was cute. I like that. All right, I gotta throw you off your game a little, man. I felt like hell. I got like two conversations worth of embarrassment in like one fucking hyper.
You're too easy to embarrass.
Yes, I am. God damn it! I didn't realize that was my
Damn.
trope. Fuck.
Damn.
Oh, wow. Guys, I'm a bratty sub. It's true.
I guess what? When I'm a switchy switch or something. I don't know.
The only reason
I'm a cool switch.
The only reason I top is because Allie's more of a sub than me. It's been the dynamic of everyone I've ever dated.
There's a spectrum that we're all on.
Well, it's classic, like, you know, the way I look attracts subs, but internally I am a sub as well.
Yeah, you gotta do some switch every now and again.
That's true. Oh yeah, for sure. It's time for her to get her fucking exercise in. Okay, I know it's tiring to bounce on it, but it's time, Allie.
Yeah, tap the calendar.
I'm gonna storm in there right after this review and tell her it's bounce on it time.
Yeah, be a power bottom. I don't know what to do, but like
I would like you to
still
bounce
being
on
dominant, but now it's like from a directing like stance.
Well, hey guys, if you want a loved one to bounce on it,
I'm gonna be dominant right now and tell you, dear viewer, to like, comment, and subscribe.
Yeah, and don't even just do that. I want you to bounce on that subscription button with multiple different channels.
Yeah, make that hype button bounce. Or hype number bounce.
Hype us up. I use it.
Have hype?
We do every single every single review.
Yeah, I forget. I forgotten it exists. I did like a couple of times when it was first rolled out, and I just forgot it existed. So I need to get back on that.
Every single review that comes out, I watch it with my personal channel, and I instantly put all the hype points on. Fantastic stuff. Well, hey, I love you guys. That was a pretty good review, other than that ending where I was cringe and embarrassing, and Reyes, do you have anything to say?
You guys are all cool cats.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Christmas. I felt like in the Christmas spirit. I felt like just gushing a little.
Yeah. This is the guy who he can't say he loves you, but like when he calls you a cool cat, you better fucking thank your lucky stars.
I can say it like a passing
Here we go.
kind of thing.
It's not like I love you or anything.
Yeah. It's much easier. Yeah. It's funny how real that tsundere shit is. Because it does make it a lot easier to say that kind of stuff. So,
really does.
I guess the originators of the tsundere thing were actually
onto something, man.
Yeah, it just got bastardized, flanderized by people who don't understand later on.
Well, hey guys, if you're here,
if you're still here,
you're
still alive, like
legally, you're queer.
4 years. Like, oh no, shit!
Fuck! Oh shit! Yeah. That was 3.5 hours. That's all it took. No, but Christmas stream, y'all. 4 days away. 4 days away, Reyes.
Yeah.
Are you prepared? Are you preparing?
Yeah, basically, just gotta put some animations on the little things, so the image of the gift like drifts in. And the text slowly pops up. Yeah,
Spoiling me.
I basically finished it all on the 15th or whatever, or on the 16th actually. After my 11-hour fucking stream.
That's awesome. So be prepared, y'all. Christmas Eve, we will be doing our now annual Christmas stream. Yeah, I'm very excited. We've got 4 or 5. I don't remember how many. A multitude of girls.
I was happy to see there was 4 new girls rather than 5. It made my job a little easier.
Fantastic. And so we're going to start off with those girls, and then we will end off that stream by me wrapping up all the ones I didn't have time for last year. So, yeah, that'll be a fun time. Did you want to drink, Reyes? Is that a thing we're going to do?
Yeah, I don't feel like buying some drinks.
So fair.
I might save money.
That's so fair.
You're unemployed.
Well, if I have some in the house, I may do a little drinking. It's tradition after all.
I'll drink virtually or whatever, like in spirit.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I think Reyes can get himself tipsy by just looking at a beautiful image of Rin before he gets on stream.
Yeah, it would be like that chapter where they took no substances.
Spin around 7 times and like get your cheeks all warm. However the fuck they did that.
Like convoluted nonsense.
Numb up your mouth. Fantastic. All right. Well, I'll see you guys later. Sorry about how long this was, or you're welcome, depending on how you like it.
Both, whichever. It's like a choose your own adventure sort of thing. Like if you liked what we did and then appreciate it, thank us. If you didn't like what we did, then we're very sorry.
We are driving away some normies, man. Like Tuesday, when Tuesday saw that last one, he was like, "I'm probably not watching this whole one." And now it's even longer. When I promised, I was like, "No, that's fine. It's fine. It's worth it." Okay, it's because of the volume extras.
For people who are working while listening to our videos, and like half of my work shift is over now.
You're welcome. Exactly. Think about how quickly we made your work shift go. And also, this would have been like 2 hours 40. This would have been exactly the time I wanted it to be if it wasn't for the fucking volume extras. Let's be real.
Really?
So, I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
You doubted me.
Wait, how long is it right now?
It's 3.5 hours. 33136.
So did it take us 40? I guess
I think it did.
45
'Cause we
minutes,
talked quite a bit on the Hasu agenda.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Goodbye.
Yep.